What's up?
Hello.
Queen, you hadn't requested yet, but get your butt up here.
Hold on, it's freezing up on me.
Oh no!
Oh, dear God.
Oh my god, incoming already, Jesus. Midnight, age, state, who you voted for, please.
I've been here before. 24, Illinois, and Harris.
Okay, thank you. We're all just getting set up. We literally just started, so
Yeah, I seen. But I also want to address the comment where the guy said that there's more unemployment rates in blue cities. But
ooh,
does
where
he
did he
not
say that?
realize
Oh,
that the red states depend on government assistance more?
right. David, age, state, who you voted for, please.
36 Pennsylvania Harris.
Thank you. Mike,
I
if you
had.
keep spamming that, then I'm gonna mute you for, give you a little timeout. But did you not just hear Midnight say something about it?
But with what he doesn't understand is without blue states, red states wouldn't be funded federally.
True. Oh, guy from yesterday,
Oh,
Republican.
no,
You
no,
were here
no.
yesterday, but age, state, who you voted for. Hello? Oh, he might have been bugged.
Just real quickly, Lawless, I just wanted to tell you that actually had a relaxing day today.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah, so my brother had a day off of work and, decided to take me and my mom on a little mini road trip to a place called Crystal Beach, Maryland.
Ooh.
Go out there, I got re-energized. It was actually pretty empty, but, even with the rain and everything, we still went out and had a little bit of a good time.
It's gorgeous there.
Yeah, I've
Yes,
never
it
been.
is.
No, I only live maybe 4.5 hours from there. So,
Oh, I gotta tell y'all something that I am like super, super fucking proud of. So, remember I've been telling you guys about that immigrant dad that got taken by ICE and had a stroke in their custody and all of that. The news station reached out to the daughter, and she has been getting in touch with them. It was actually they did an article on their site and had it on the news tonight. And now the North Carolina representative is in touch with the governor of Texas and like their representatives and whatnot, and they're working to get the guy back home.
I don't think Abbott will do it.
I don't know. Fushi is really fucking persuasive.
Yeah,
No, they
but
said that whoever she's talking to in Texas is pretty adamant about helping. So
well, then it probably isn't Abbott. Did
probably
you
not.
see that I believe it was Ohio that just released a report? It's called the They Walk Among Us report about
No.
ICE detention in Ohio. And if you haven't looked up into it, it's disturbing and sick all at the same time about what's going on to children at these detention centers.
I'm sorry, you said it was
It's called the They Walk Among Us report.
okay, report,
It's a
yeah.
36-page report that was just released at the end of July. That
The Ohio Immigrant Alliance?
yep,
Okay.
you found it. And if you read into what they found, it's very disturbing, and it's not being reported on the news anywhere.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm keeping it very TikTok friendly, but you can look into the report and see exactly what they found.
Yeah, here
and
you go.
it's sick.
Of 59 criminal ICE and Border Patrol agents, 85% committed sex
Yep,
offenses, nearly two-thirds against children.
sick.
So, who is that Republican dude still in here? Oh
Oh,
no,
I
he
wish
left.
he left, but no. But that's maybe something when they bring up immigration, you may want to be able to bring to them
Oh
and be
yeah.
like, "So you support this?"
No, because
Um,
that's my area, so I will definitely read up on this. And
it was just released at the end of July, so it's a
holy
very new
shit!
report.
Oh my
Because it was
god,
just
that's
released in July 2026.
yeah, yeah. I'll definitely read through it. But kick her. I'm in Israel. Okay, fine, whatever. Fuck you. Luther, age, state he voted for.
18, Illinois, never voted.
Okay, who do you side more with?
I don't like Trump. I like Nick Fuentes. I'm a Groiper.
Oh God! All right, everyone, mute up. This is Slays. No one unmute.
Wow, that's even worse than Trump.
Nah, it's even better. Better vision.
You a
Because
virgin?
actually, Trump doesn't do anything. He had like, what, 300,000 deportations last year? Biden let in
Are
20
you
million
a-
illegals in 4 years.
Are you a virgin?
Yeah.
Are you going to stay one?
Yep.
That's great. We definitely don't want no more of your kind reproducing.
Well, until I get married.
Ain't no girl gonna touch you. No, ain't no woman ever gonna touch you.
Well, yeah, but this woman in the top
Gross.
right is getting touched. Look at her, dude.
I think she's pretty awesome.
I'll
She's
tell
a
you
little-
what.
She's a little big.
I'll tell you what. Hey, you ready for this? You ready for this one?
What?
I bet she gets more action from women than you ever will.
Yeah, probably disgusting hoes. I like real women. Women of value.
You don't think she's got? You know what? Since you really want to talk to her so badly, you know what? Laws, please talk to him. He really wants
I
you
would
badly to
love
talk to him.
to. So, let it all out, Luther. Just don't slur, so we don't kick you. But let it all out, dude.
I don't got anything to let out. I'm feeling pretty good.
I don't know. You seem to have some big thoughts about me.
I think you're just big.
Oh, okay.
No big thoughts.
Oh, okay. How am I?
Your
Because
face?
you can just see my face.
Yeah, it looks big. Like you look like you'd be a big person.
Okay, yeah. No.
No chiseled
I'm a
jawline. You
yoga
gotta look smacks.
instructor.
You gotta look smacks a little bit.
someone's face shape doesn't
You ever tried
mean
Retta?
the size.
Well, no, you know they have like the cheeks that go in, like the Chad look when somebody has a lean face.
Oh,
That's what you gotta go
okay.
for.
Yeah.
Get on
Hi,
Retta.
Republican.
Retta True Tide.
Okay, you big man, big man.
Well, it's the opposite. It makes you smaller.
Oh, big man. Does this make you feel good?
What?
Remember, the internet is forever.
What am I saying? You know what Retta True Tide
You're
is?
bullying.
How am I bullying?
I just don't give a flying fuck.
Well, I mean,
But
you
no,
guys were
this is
coming at
considered
me, and I'm
bullying.
retaliating, and now it's a big issue. You
This
were
is
making fun of me
considered
for not having
bullying.
sex,
and
and
just
you were
to-
coming at me, and I made fun of you for being big, and now you're like crying about it.
Do you see me crying? I'm sitting here
I don't
laughing.
know. You seem like upset about it.
I'm
You
not
guys
upset.
attacked me first. I didn't say
I'm
anything. I
not
came in here nice.
upset. I'm
Yeah.
sitting here laughing, dude.
Okay. Well, I'm not trying to argue.
How am I upset?
You seem to be going on, dragging this out. You were like saying I'm bullying you.
You are.
Yeah, but you guys were
'Cause
coming at me.
Keep going at me.
Well, if we're cool, we're cool. I mean, I can have a conversation. I don't need to like be mean.
Do you want to have a conversation then
Yeah.
and get off someone's appearance? Is that okay?
Yeah.
And
Can
you
you
have
guys
no
stop doing
idea
personal
why I
attacks on
am
me?
like this. So don't fucking judge someone, dude.
Hey,
You,
don't come
you
at
don't
me.
know
Don't come at
someone's
me.
history.
Okay. Well, you guys were laughing a lot about the virgin joke. So if I retaliate, now it's a big deal.
But
So
you went after
you had a personal
me.
attack on me
You-
first.
but you went after me, and I
Yeah,
didn't.
you were
say
laughing
it.
beforehand. That's how I saw your
I
face.
laughed.
Yeah, when they were making fun of me, so I made a joke about you, and now you're upset about it.
So because I was on camera and I laughed, I'm now the target?
Yeah.
That's fair. So I take it you were a high school jock, right?
No. Nerd.
I'm getting that feeling. I'm getting.
Big
I'm
nerd,
getting.
actually. Debate club type guy.
I really don't think so. I really don't think so. Hey, Fledgen. Um,
I'm just not good at sports. I'm uncoordinated.
okay.
No.
Coordinated in many areas. But anyway, what did you want to have a talk about?
Well, I think we can agree on a lot of things because I hate MAGA. I think MAGA sucks, and I want the Dems to win in the midterm, and I want them to find fraud, which there will be, and hopefully he gets impeached and removed from office, and I might vote Gavin Newsom in 2028.
So, wait a second. So you align with the Democrats?
Well, I'm willing to use them to destroy the GOP and rebuild it from the ashes, pretty much.
I've got nothing. Does anyone else have anything for him?
If you're a Democrat, you're gay.
Hey,
True.
shh, hushies. No, I've got nothing. Does anyone else want to talk to him? Because he's
do.
pretty much done insulting me, and he doesn't
I'd
have
like
anything
to,
to say.
if you don't mind. If
I'd
you don't
like
mind,
to.
boss, I'd like to.
Hold on, two of y'all are Ham. Was that you or
Democrat
Republican?
equals fem.
That was both of us, but Republican was here first.
Hush.
Damn it!
Oh my God, overstimulating. I'm sorry, I was still dealing with them. Who was talking?
I think I was, but I believe somebody else who got kicked was as well.
No, I was talking as well, but Republican was up here first. So
Okay. Let me, Republican, I think you were trying to talk earlier, but maybe your mic wasn't working. Just the whole
Yeah.
spiel again, age, state, who you voted for.
Yeah, I got you. I'm 21. I'm from Louisiana, and I voted for Trump in 2024.
Okay. Ham, same thing. I know you've been here.
yeah, 33 Colorado Trump, and yeah,
Thank you. And then Uncle G, age, state, who you voted for.
42 Mississippi Trump.
Okay. Slay, how do you want to do this?
I only want Uncle G at the moment.
Okay. Y'all can go. Let me have Slay talk to Uncle G first, and then I'll give you guys a chance to talk. Is that cool? Everyone good with that?
of course.
Of course. Cool. Republican, you good?
For sure.
Cool. Space Cadet, I know you've been up here many times. Age, state, who you voted for.
Excuse me, 26 St. Louis, Missouri, and I voted for Trump.
Okay. And oh my God, MAGA Games, age, state, who you voted for. Jesus.
28 Wisconsin Trump.
All right.
Too many Trumpers up here, man. I'm out of here.
Okay, Ham, bye. All right, so Slay, you got Uncle G and MAGA. I think Space. Were you a regretful vote or what?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So MAGA and Uncle G.
All right. So, all right, Uncle, why'd you vote for Trump?
Honestly, because the Democratic
Not lie to
Party
me.
hasn't picked. The Democratic Party hasn't picked an outlier since 1972. You always go establishment, and I will not vote for an establishment candidate.
You did with Trump, didn't you?
No, Trump literally multiple times was tried to be dethroned. The establishment of the Republican Party hates Trump.
Boy, it doesn't seem that way.
I'm a little confused.
I mean, that's the truth. I mean, they wanted Jeb. They didn't get Jeb. They tried to get Christie to run, in 20. And then even this last time, when he was, he had the entire movement, quote unquote, and they still tried to get him out of there. So, you guys had the chance. You could have did Bernie. You guys could have picked any person that had opinions that would start demolishing the fundamental issues we have in this country in regards to destroying the middle class, and you continue to pick whoever they tell you. Your primaries and your PAC system give you no opportunity to vote for anyone else.
But wouldn't it be the exact same?
Oh,
sorry.
Hold on, cadet. Hold on.
You like what Trump's doing?
Some of it, but no, not all of it.
Like, what do you like that he's doing? Because I mean, the economy sucks. He's kept none of his campaign promises.
He's kept some.
What did he keep?
He's in there handling food issues, which was a big one for me.
Wait. Let's talk about him for just 1 second. Let's talk about that for a second. Okay, so you take a guy who's only been, the only thing he's ever been involved in is environmental, and you put him in charge of Health and Human Services, but yet you have a doctor who you decide because he's black he deserves to have HUD. So wouldn't it be like the opposite way around? Wouldn't you like take somebody who has like a degree, a medical degree, and maybe they be the person that would be in charge of Health and Human Services? And I mean that'd be like me owning a fucking airline and you walking in and saying, hey, I flew a drone once, and me looking at this other pilot that has 20 years of experience, and me say, I think I'm gonna go with the guy that flew the drone once. I think he'll do a great job for me. I mean, don't you kind of find that that's moronic? Like you put a guy that has no experience.
You're okay with the way the system is. RFK has proven on multiple fronts that he will go after people in the FDA. He will go after people such as Monsanto. Also, he has been very dubious about vaccines, and whether you like to, not agree with your Fifth Amendment guy, okay, there were things that were sketchy about that, and there still are. But
so
he picked him because he knew he didn't have a stake in it.
Okay, so wait a minute. Yeah, he was so against vaccines that he got all you people on the fucking MAGAs. You're all like, no more vaccines at all for nothing. No more vaccines ever. And then we have this big measles outbreak. And what do I read a title today? RFK is now pushing for people to get the measles vaccine. Wow, isn't that kind of a walk back right there? It's like, hey, don't take no vaccines ever. They're not good for you. They're all poison. They're all poison to where now you need to get this because it's becoming a fucking problem. We have children dying because, y'all don't want to get vaccines for kids. I mean, fuck it. Just because you got all yours when you was a child, you're good, but fuck your kids.
Our vaccine schedule has increased over the last 25 years to a ridiculous amount, and the only people.
Oh no, buddy, no.
How does a child get hepatitis?
They've gotten better actually, because if you was, see, I'm way older than you. See, I'm in my 50s, so I remember people say, my parents' age and maybe just a touch older than them. They used to have what looked like. It was kind of about the size of a nickel, a big indent that used to be in their arm, because they used to do this thing where it was like a big vaccine gun where they would stick that fucker up in your arm, and it would fucking unload all the motherfucking vaccines. Now we kind of get it. We kind of got them a little bit more smaller increments. And I do know this because, I just had a child, my child's 15, so it's only been 15 years, so. And he did not cram like fucking 100 vaccines in 2 weeks into him. It's not how that worked. And if that's how you think it works, your brain is malfunctioning. I mean, seriously malfunctioning. They do the shit slowly.
We have more than doubled it since 1990. So that's
you don't get anything more. You don't get any more vaccines now than what I got when I was a fucking child.
You didn't get hepatitis as a child?
That one, the HPV, you don't get till you're 11 years old.
That is not true. The Wait, HPV?
It is
You're talking
true.
about
My
human
kid just
papilloma.
got his at 11 years old.
You just said HPV. That's human papilloma. Hepatitis.
Yeah, that's that.
Is a
That's
baby.
That's. Oh my God. Do you realize why you have to have that one as a baby?
No, I don't.
Okay, well here's the fuck why. Because y'all are so fucking want to go out there and fucking hump every goddamn thing that fucking walks. That's why. Because people are delivering babies and they fucking have the shit and don't realize they have the shit. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and make sure our children just don't walk around with fucking hepatitis? Let's go ahead and fucking prevent it from them because we don't know what the fuck. Like, you're out there freaking porking probably 6-7 girls and you don't give a fuck and you just happen to knock one up. Who knows what the fuck you're walking around with?
I'm happily married for 19 years, and most conservatives tend to be more monogamous.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Don't believe it?
Explain your president. Explain your president.
What does it have to do with anything? We're
Let's see.
less susceptible to
Let's see.
HIV.
Let's see. Your president. He's so monogamous that he cheated on the first wife while he was with the first wife. He cheated on her with the second wife. Then when he got tired of that relationship, while still married to the second wife, he cheated on her with the third wife. And then he cheated on fucking Melania while she was pregnant with a corn star. So I mean, come on, man. Where's all this, And then somewhere in the middle of all that, he was messing with girls from Epstein. So I mean, yeah, he's real monogamous, isn't he? Yeah. Sure the fuck is. What about all the rest of the fucking Republicans that have been hit for fucking, grape and all other kinds of shit? At least when our party does it, we don't defend them and keep them in office. We kick their fucking ass out of the motherfucking party, and we we don't deal with that shit. Look what we did with fucking Swalwell from California. Get the fuck out. We don't want nothing more to do with your ass. Look what we did with the dude up in fucking Maine. Get the fuck out. We didn't want nothing more to do with your ass neither. But no, if that's a fucking Republican, no, you all motherfuckers defend them. And the perfect one to that is, oh boy, still up on fucking Trump's motherfucking cabinet. The one that actually fucking photos came to light with him being at Epstein Island after he's like, oh, I was never there. And then photos came upon it. And then, yeah, he was there, You didn't go there and not know what the fuck's going on in there, but he's still part of Trump's cabinet. Trump ain't gonna fire him, so y'all protect all this shit. So don't give me that we're so monogamous bullshit.
God-fearing Christian people are more likely to be monogamous.
Bullshit. That book is nothing full of nothing but great pillage and plunder. I believe in Jesus. I love Jesus Christ. I believe in God, goddammit, but I sure the fuck can't deal with that book. That book is too full of great pillage and plunder. And incest.
The world is an evil place. Yep.
Tend to be monogamous.
Incest out the ass.
There's no other way for humanity to have existed if you
what?
incest.
How the fuck? What do you mean there ain't no way for humanity to exist without fucking believing in that book? You got me fucked up.
No, I didn't.
Right, with that, is there an order?
I didn't say the book. I said, if you're a Christian, you believe that incest existed from the beginning of time.
Hushies. Yeah, it's going to be Bacon, David, Queen, then Dog. After all that, I do want Luther to be able to talk to Republican. So please try to keep that in mind. Bacon, go ahead.
I'm going to go with a GOP right now is being accused of abuse. Oh, he ran?
He ran away.
Holy shit. God fucking damn it.
He saw how many people wanted to talk to him.
That was funny.
Right.
Oh my
That's
God.
funny. They always run, but they have the biggest. They say it from their chest the loudest.
Right.
I want to ask Luther a question real quick. You you regret your vote, right? Am I correct on that?
He hasn't voted. He's 18.
He's 18.
Yeah.
If ever you have to vote, who will you choose? Would you choose a liar or a three or a women president?
See, I just want to win at any cost. So I don't really care like too much about the character as long as they're not like a super evil person like Trump. But I want somebody who's not associated with MAGA. No JD Vance, no Marco Rubio. If they're on the ticket, I'm definitely not voting Republican. I want something new, something more right wing that is has white identity politics, and that's like a party platform. So until we get that and we fix
That's
immigration and we actually get immigration under control, because there's like no deportations happening, and Biden let in 20 million illegals in 4 years.
No, he didn't.
God.
No, he did not.
We
That's
cannot.
false.
Actually,
Well,
holy
let me
shit.
finish. I'm not going to vote Republican until then. I will vote for
Both sides are
JD
the
Vance
same
in
fucking
2028
thing.
over JD Vance. Or sorry, I will vote for Gavin Newsom over JD Vance in
Okay,
2028 for
Luther,
sure.
can
Yep.
you provide me a source
Hold-
that's not Truth Social or Fox News?
Okay, hold on.
That
Wait. I know. David Bacon was in the middle
I'm
of
sorry.
that.
I just wanna clarify with Luther. Um, would you ever consider voting for a women president? Just curious.
If that was a person that was super aligned with my politics, yeah, I would.
Thank you. David, go ahead. Or anybody incoming? Or did she be introduced?
No, let me introduce her real quick.
Go ahead.
Christina H. State, who you voted for, please. Christina, you there?
I'm trying to be. My phone is a piece of shit.
There we go.
Is it working? God, fuck my life.
Yep. All right, H.
Okay.
State, who you voted for?
I am 38. I'm in Iowa, and I hate all of the presidents. I don't pick any of them because I think they're all fucking stupid.
Oh, okay. So you don't vote?
Fuck no.
Oh.
Partake in the divide and conquer illusion. You got the illusion of choice. Here's an orange. Here's a moldy orange. They're both oranges.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. If you can
Mhm.
mute up. All right. I want to keep this short with Luther. David, you can talk to him. Republican, you can talk to him. And then Slay can talk to Christina, because I know he's going to be itching to.
So Luther, you said you keep pushing this whole thing about 20 million undocumented coming across the border. Where is your source on that? That's not Fox News or Truth Social.
I don't remember where I saw it, but you can look it up. It was, the estimate was between like 10 and 20, I think. The high end was 20 million, but you can never know exactly how many people are like cross the border or overstay their visa. Like, it's not always easy to calculate that.
Okay. And so you think that ICE is doing a good job then?
No, I think they're not doing anything. I think the administration's not helping out at all by like blowing this up in the media and making edits and posting it on Twitter on the White House page. This is the wrong way to go about it. I think they could have gotten more people out if there was like a hidden operation and they actually were putting more people, they would need more funding, more officers, more highly calculated like campaigns in major cities where you just go in and you just have to have a huge presence and just drag people out and throw them in vans. But like, they're just not doing enough.
Luther, you do realize that under Obama, he was considered the deporter in chief.
Yeah.
You do realize that this was not a problem during the Obama administration because he believed in doing it legally and giving the immigrants due process and undocumented due process during this entire thing. They did not go to courthouses where they were, checking in with immigration and being picked up shortly afterwards. That's what's happening in this administration. You didn't have young children being SA'd in detention centers like they do now. This administration is absolutely abhorrent when it comes to immigration and how they are handling things. Under Obama, you did not have American citizens being unalived in the streets like you do now. This is just mind-boggling that you don't think they're going far enough.
I mean, do the math. How many people have been deported under Trump? Tell me.
Last I looked, it was a little over 700,000.
Okay, and that's how many. I guess you say undocumented. I'll say illegal immigrants are in the
No,
country.
you're not going to say illegal immigrants. You're going to say
Yeah,
undocumented
illegal is-
immigrants.
I don't want to
I
interrupt, but
disagree. I
right
think
now
those
it's
foreign. I'll call them
1.4
foreign
million.
invaders. How about
Hey,
that?
everyone, shut up. You will not disrespect them, Luther. They are humans. You will say undocumented immigrants, or you can leave the panel. You
I'll leave
choose.
the panel. I don't
Then
respect these
fucking
foreign
go.
invaders.
Then fuck you and fuck
They
your
can get out of the
fucking
country
opinion.
by any means.
Jesus Christ.
Lawless, I didn't mean to trigger anything, but...
No, dude, you're good. You're good. No, because if he kept saying that, I was gonna... it would have ended the same way. So, no, you're good.
But doing something is illegal is an action.
Yeah.
That's like jaywalking. That's what it is equivalated to.
Right.
They are undocumented, and if he looks far enough back in his family tree, he'll realize that most of his ancestors came from Europe. So they were undocumented at one time.
Yep. Well, this is also coming from a guy that made fun of someone's appearance. You have to take anything he says with a grain of salt. You know,
Sure,
like,
but still.
just, you know. Dog Dad, you got your hand up, and then Slay's gotta debate Christina.
Well, let's go ahead and debate Christina. That's fine.
You sure?
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Ready.
all right, Christina. You said you don't vote because it's like they're all corrupt.
Yeah, pretty much the way I see it is you got the dog, and you got the dog shit in the corner with the white fur on it, and you got the shit coming out the dog, and we're all just out here picking piles of shit. It all came from the dog. Your shit might be nicer. It's all shit, though. And I'm not here to like argue or nothing. It's just I just has opinions. That's all. I think things. I see a little differently.
I mean, I get that you have your own opinion, but I mean, like, what would your solution be? I mean, because we have to have a government.
They've not been really doing very good this whole time. I mean, if they cared about us, there'd be like female fruit trees on all the fucking streets instead of sperm spraying pollinator male trees and stuff. You know, there'd be fruit everywhere. But they don't want you to do that. If they cared about us, the food wouldn't be bioengineered and genetically modified and just CRISPR to shit. Like, they wouldn't, like, food would be real. You know, the water quality would be immaculate. You know, we would have great quality building of, like, I don't know, instead of plywood that can get mold when they're building the fucking house and stuff, I don't know, maybe they would utilize hemp or something that doesn't get mold when exposed to the elements when they're building homes. Like, there's just so many things that tie into so many things.
I get what you're saying, but
Like, here, I'll take you on a quick run real fast. Like, so Biden, right, when he was in office, he did cash for clunkers, right? Turn in your nice working, used, maybe high mileage car, get a great discount on a brand new car. They take the cars that were great working cars, you know, backyard mechanic could work on it. Parts were fucking great. They were affordable. They're cheap. They're easy to work on, you know, so on and so forth. Destroy them. Destroy the motors. Fucking blow the motors in all of these. Tank them. Throw them in the junkyards, right? Fast forward. Man, didn't a lot of junkyards just burn down? Man, don't they want us driving electric? Man, isn't there a war against gas vehicles? They want to have full control over fucking everything. Over everything. You got the flock cameras in your city tracking you everywhere you go? uploading it to a fucking database. You got data centers in your town. Who here has the shitty fucking water from the data centers? Any of you blessed with that yet?
No, I'm not lucky to have that yet, so thank God.
Yeah, but everything ties into
Democrats-
everything if your eyes are open and you can see. Like, they are just all working the same end game. They want us to own nothing and love it. We're peons. They're laughing at us. We're nothing
Trump
but
is the only one
useless
going
eaters.
against the globalists. Like, if you're this awake, you're obviously not that awake. If you're not with Trump
Hush.
already.
Hush. If you can't be quiet, you're gonna get kicked. Knock it off.
I mean, Democrats are the only ones who are actually trying to do anything to like fix our environment, make sure our water is better and cleaner. I mean, the Republicans, they don't give a shit about our environment. I mean, look at fucking Trump, taking off all these motherfucking.
How long did North Dakota, was it North Dakota or South Dakota? How long were they without Flint, Michigan? All of those areas affected by the fracking and the oil and the water, and they left these towns completely out. But then there was that one black guy, I forget his name, but he made a machine and he took it to them that could generate water from the air, and only like either government officials or somebody that was very intellectual could dismantle his machine, and somehow it got dismantled. It made, I don't know how many gallons of water for this town. He made this shit for free to give them clean water because there was nothing there because their water is toxic. We could have free water. We could have free electricity. We are enslaved in the system. We are free-range tax cattle, every single one of us.
He sounds like a Trump supporter, guys. He sounds like a Trump supporter.
I don't like him either. I don't like any of them. He was Operation Warp Speed, poison in arms. Let's get them all. And if you actually open your eyes, there was 3 or 4 countries that said, no, we don't want to do Operation 2020, get that in our human beings, right? Those people that ran those countries aren't with us, but every other country shook hands and said, fuck yeah, let's do it. Game on. You got to do it. Keep your job. Here, do it for a burger. Here, you can have some money. Take it. Bribery. But we can't talk about that because we'll get silenced if we discuss that too heavily, because then we're thinking. They don't want us thinking. You get your platform shut down if you're thinking. You make videos where you make people think. They destroy your videos. They steal your fucking money. They erase your content. Have any of you had your accounts deleted yet? Just me? They stole my money, stole all my content, all my videos. I can't get none of those back. Can't get my money back that was on my account. Been silenced on so many platforms. It should make people think. If you can't talk about it, why?
Why say anything
who's
at all?
next?
I've got nothing. It was dog and bacon. Tenchu, I assume you want me to add you to the list.
Yeah, I just want to say to her just one thing, and then I'll let it go. I love how individual you're thinking. Holy God, that was
crazy.
God,
I lost my damn mind. You want to know what
Tenchu.
woke me up? Can I tell you what woke me up? It'll take me literally 3 seconds. I talk real fucking fast. I had a kid, okay? And I breastfed my kid, right? And I was at home for 10 months staring at the fucking sky, doing nothing but taking care of a kid. And I saw these white lines in the sky, and I'm like, what the fuck are those? And I kept seeing them and seeing them. And finally I called the airport. I'm like, I think your planes are on fire. They're leaving
Dude, you're
smoke lines in the
trolling.
sky.
You're fucking
I am
trolling.
not fucking trolling.
You were
at
trolling.
all.
You
Not
have
at
to
all.
be trolling.
I called the fucking FAA, girl. I ain't fucking trolling for shit.
Oh my
I wanted to know what the
God.
fuck it was.
Oh my God.
And then I
Tenchu,
learned
mute
what
the
it
fuck up.
was.
Everyone else mute the
I
fuck
fell
up.
down a
Dog, go
deep,
ahead.
dark hole.
Please, fucking dog, go ahead. Holy shit.
Wow. That's God, that's you got a lot of wild conspiracies, man.
Stratospheric aerosol injections are not a conspiracy theory. It has a patent on the government website. Go look it up.
What are you talking
go to
about?
weathermodification.com and they can show you how they
Oh my
equip
God!
the planes.
You think the government controls the weather? Are you
It's a worldwide
serious?
operation between the NextRad, the HARP
Are you
stations, the metals in the sky.
So let me ask you this: you don't like politics, but yet why did you come on a political panel?
I don't know. The main reason I came up here was the trust, the sources. Trust me, bro. My thing is when I've encountered people that are like, give me your source. I need a source. Take me to your leader. I'm just like, how the fuck do you think I found this shit out? I used the internet. Why do people always beg for a source and act like they can't use the internet? It's 2026.
Hey.
That was the main reason I came up here is why don't people know how to use the internet for sources? If it piques your interest, go
I know how to use
research
it.
it. Go fucking
I know
delve
how to
into
use
it.
it. Christina, I know how to use the internet for sources. I use it all the time.
Good.
Okay?
I'm proud of you. You're one of the few, one of the proud.
Good. I'm glad that you're proud of me. But man, you just I don't know what to say, honestly.
You don't have to say
Your
nothing, man. It's
conspiracy
cool. I've
theories
heard it all.
are wild, very wild. You sound like QAnon is what you sound like.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my god, dude.
What the fuck is a QAnon?
Anyways, you know what? I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna just pass the torch to somebody else.
He bows down.
This is too wild for me.
Who's tapping in? He can't handle it. Yes, I
Bacon.
wear tin hats.
No. Hold on one second.
Go ahead, Bacon.
I want to ask you questions regarding
I want to ask you questions.
Okay,
Sorry.
I want to ask.
Shut the hell up, dude.
Okay, go ahead.
He's an
Number
immigrant.
one.
His English is not his first language. Shut the fuck up.
Like, I just want to start. I want to ask you some questions.
Shut
I
the
loved it.
fuck
It's great.
up, Christina.
I'm a U.S. citizen, by the way, and I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you believe that windmills cause cancers?
No, I would say parasites do. And the body's ability to detox. Lymphatic systems are stagnant.
No, and one more thing. Do you believe that to be able to battle the forest fire, you should rake the forest?
No, I think you should get rid of the shit that's starting the forest fires, like the direct energy weapons.
I'm done.
And the smart meters on the houses that also play a role. Did
Oh
you see
my
the one about the
God.
one guy? He didn't have a smart meter on his house, and his
dude,
house fared just fine.
Dude. Holy shit.
I know.
You are a massive conspiracy theorist.
Hey, give it 6 months.
Holy shit. You thought that planes were on fire because they were leaving white streaks in the air?
And they didn't go away. They spread out, and then they covered the sky. I watched it, girl, all day long. I watched this fucking shit. It didn't disappear. It spread out, and then the sky would turn white. And sometimes when you look at the streak, it'll have a straight shadow underneath it. I've never seen...
It's called dissipation.
And by the way, I just rode the plane, and I sat down on the window fucking seat, and I see a white thing, and I know it is not a smoke. It's just the engine itself, like fucking bullshit.
No, contrails and chemtrails are different.
Hold on. Let me school you on one second. I'm gonna ask you a quick one. I will have you take a look at this. What do you, can I borrow a big screen real quick?
Yeah, I got you, Bacon.
Now, what do you think about this picture, by the way?
You're muted, Christina.
Where is that?
Like, what do you mean? What do I think about it? It looks like it's at the ocean.
What do you think about the ocean and what's happening on the ocean?
Looks like it's crashing into some rocks.
Theories? Why?
You mean why the waves crash and why the tides come in and go out? Yeah, they say that is tied into the moon, but the one thing about the tide is it's consistent, even though the moon is not. The moon has different phases, right? But the tides are always consistent. It's not the moon that controls the waves.
Is it the government?
One more question. I got one more picture to send you.
No, for sure. What you got, man?
Hold on 1 second. How about this picture?
The government controls that too, Bacon.
No. I know. I want her to emphasize or theorize to this one.
I mean, I don't know. It looks like you were standing at the water's edge enjoying your fucking day and it was beautiful. That's what I see when I look at this. It was a beautiful day. You enjoyed yourself. I don't really get what you're trying to get out of me.
No.
What temperature was it? Where is this? Was the water warm?
I am just done. And for everybody that is rockin' shit is an R word. Rockin' it. Holy fuck. I love that word, by the way. Holy shit. Anyways, this is from my trip to Hawaii, by the way. This is me enjoying, like you said, Christina, I enjoyed myself. So, my god, damn it.
I would have enjoyed myself too. I've never been to Hawaii. That'd be fucking awesome. I bet the food was great.
Laws, who's next? Because I'd like
say
to
one-
ask a couple questions.
It's going to be.
I make one correction that
Wait, I haven't been able to ask my questions. It's been my
My
turn
bad,
this
Laws.
entire time.
My bad, Laws.
You has questions for me?
Oh my god. Christina, stop making fun of bacon.
I'm not making fun of Bacon. I like how he started engaging with me in a conversation. He's like, ma'am, I got some questions for you. We need to know some things. I enjoyed it. He wasn't like being a bully to me. He wasn't being aggressive towards me. A lot of like lives and shit when you get on here that people just want to like, I don't know, come at you with a fucking pitchfork, you know? Like, and it's just, he was chill.
Because you're blaming things that on the government that aren't part of the government.
It's a corporation.
Oh my god. You're right, but
America's Babylon, girl. Like, it's Babylon here.
So
I wouldn't say quite yet.
Looked you.
We're basically there, man. What they're doing to the children. ADRENOCHROME and where that comes from and how they harvest it. Are you kidding me?
Am I allowed to talk, guys, or am I just like shooting out my ass? Like what? Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus. You said that you think that there shouldn't be a government? Could you elaborate on that?
All I see is that the government's corrupt. It always gets corrupt. Takes what, 150, 200 years, 100 years, it gets corrupt again. They reset the world. AI right now, one of modern book burning, they're taking fucking books, they're chopping off the spines, they're scanning it into AI, and they're getting rid of the books. And then guess what? AI can make whatever it wants, so it can modify the words within those pages to whatever they want. They want books from pre-2022.
You know what? Thanks, Twisted. You know what? If this is something you're claiming, I want that source.
Just look it up. Go plug it in the fucking internet.
Burden of proof is on you. No, burden of proof is on you. That's how we do it in debates. That's why
I'm not
when
debating.
we ask,
I stated I wasn't debating. I was just chatting with you.
That's why when people ask for a source, they want to see exactly where that person is getting their so-called information. That's why people ask for sources. It's not because we can't go do our own research. I have a fucking computer filled with research. It's because we want to see exactly where they go and what they're looking at. That's why the source is trust me, bro, or but Biden, but Obama, is because a lot of people that we debate or talk to, they don't have real sources. They have personal anecdotes. They have, oh, well, a friend of a friend of a friend's roommate said, so that's why we ask for sources. We want to make sure it's not fucking Fox News and shit. So, or some left-leaning or right-leaning source. We want to make sure it is an unbiased source. And that it is like a legit fucking source. So, please state your source on whatever your claim is.
I don't have it sitting here with a binder. I don't have it saved. Pretty much how I operate is I ask the internet questions. and then I get some answers, and then I dig into multiple variations of those answers, and I read into them, and then I question what's inside of those answers, and then I have like 3-4 different search bars going for everything that I'm looking into all at once. So I can't give you no source. All I can give you is what I retained from my memory of sitting there and researching into whatever the fuck it was that I was looking into at
Well,
that
then
time.
it's a trust me, bro.
No, I mean, you can go do what I did. That's how I got to my information.
Again, burden of proof is on you. If I make a claim, I know exactly where to go in my computer to show you the source for that claim.
I don't know. I personally have never asked anybody for a source. If I think it's interesting,
That's
I go
on
find
you.
a source.
That's
I go
on
find
you.
my
That's
own
not
source.
usually how it goes in a political debate live.
Right. I'm told you several times. I'm not here to debate. I'm just here talking, giving opinions, just my insight.
But you
I'm
are
not
in
here
a
to argue.
political. You are in a political debate live.
I know. I told you that the only reason I came up here is for the source part, and then we went.
And that's why I'm telling
traversed
you
a lot of ground.
And that's why I'm telling you. This is why we ask for sources. In a political debate, really in any debate, you have to have sources to back your claim up. So right now, what you're giving me is, trust me, bro, I read this somewhere.
No,
That's
I
a
can
trust
tell you
me,
go
bro.
to Google and you can plug in this, and then you can tell me what it
Burden
says. I'll tell you
of
which one to go to
proof.
from there.
I am
and we
not
can like
here.
narrow it down.
I
don't
so
have it.
plug this
I don't
in,
have
go
it.
here, go there, click on
don't
that,
have
do
your
this,
source.
do the
Get
hokey
mad at me,
pokey, turn
okay? I
yourself
don't have
around
it.
3 times.
You don't have to trust me. Don't believe anything I fucking say, okay? Please don't. But if something piques your interest, go find a source yourself and go answer your questions, because I had no one giving me any of my fucking sources the past 8 years. I've just been finding it out myself and giving myself very traumatizing myself the things that I've learned over these past several years. It's bad.
Maybe if
I
you
got
went
no
to
source for you. If you want to know something, go find out about it. That's all I got. I'm not
maybe
here
if,
to be like
hush,
you.
Jesus, I'm trying to get out 2 fucking sentences. Maybe if you went to reputable sources, it wouldn't blow your mind so easily because they have facts. And you're not going and making shit up in your brain. So, again, if you don't have any sources they're tearing the spines off of books and having AI do whatever they want to the words of the book, then if you don't have a source for that, then I don't fucking care or believe you.
Just go plug it in Google and you'll find
That's
the first
not
one that pops
up
up.
to me.
That's
you are
my
making
source,
the claim.
Google. I searched it. I don't
You
have
are
it saved,
okay.
and you're
So
mad.
find me the website that you
I
read
can't.
it
My
from.
phone sucks. Girl, you're by a computer. Can you do it for me?
No.
You're right there. Like, my phone ain't gonna work. It's gonna crash out.
Nope.
Well, then I'm not gonna tell you a source, because that's how I found it. Go to Google and type in AI buying all the books. Palantir, all of them. Buying up all the books.
Wow. All right. I got, who's next? Queen, did you talk with David? David, can Queen go next? Is that cool?
That's fine.
Okay. Queen, go for it. This is fucking painful, man.
Wallace, did you lose some brain cells from that conversation?
I sure as fuck did.
Oh, believe me, when I get done, you definitely will get some of those back. So relax your mind there for a minute. Alright, now, you're talking to someone who's an expert in both meteorology and aviation, so we're going to have a little talk here, Christina. So, first up, I'm going to explain a few things about aviation, okay? So, anything that flies in the sky leaves a trail behind, regardless if it's a Cessna, or a F-22, or a 747, or a 787, or a DC-3. Anything that flies above a certain height, you see water vapors or a trail coming from the engine because the engine's got to stay cool. If it doesn't, it catches on fire and the pilot has to figure out how to fix that problem. There is absolutely no evidence or anything that I have researched says that there's anything that the government's doing to control the weather. Alright? Because If there was, they would be talking about it. And nobody's talking about it. Pretty much no one cares. The reason why the weather's happening the way it is this thing called, I don't know, um, climate change. That's one of the reasons. But then again, conspiracy people love to talk about that doesn't exist. So also, and these two do tie together. So when weather happens, that's just Mother Nature. When rain falls, it falls. If the wind blows, it blows. So what I'm trying to tell you here, Christina, is that the weather has a mind of its own. Pilots, on the other hand, they try to control the craft as best as they can. So my question to you is this: what is it with the rockets? Are they part of this problem with contrails, or I don't know, smoke coming out of the engines when they go out towards space?
Is it possible? You believe in space? That's fine. You can believe whatever your heart desires, whatever you see on TV, and whatever you're trained in school all those years. You can believe whatever you want. Don't ever challenge it or think outside the box. I'm not even gonna. You can believe all you want. I'm not gonna argue my beliefs. I don't believe in any of the stuff that they have trained us to believe. I used to.
Well, no, this isn't something. No. This isn't something that people are trained to believe, because yes, people do go to school and do this type of stuff, and it's actually, you see it with your own eyes. Like, for example, I don't know. Does anybody on the panel remember the Artemis 2 mission that happened earlier this year? Yeah. So
Yes.
when that spaceship went up from the Kennedy Space Center, you could see as far north as Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Ohio, as way because it's projection path. So are you saying that because NASA is sending rockets up there, they're also part of the problem? Because they're sending rockets and spaceships and everything up into space. Is that also an issue with this contrail that comes out of the engines?
No, space isn't real. They can't get through the firmament. Hillary Clinton said that's the highest, hardest glass ceiling, and they're going to try to bust through it, and they can't get out there, and there's nothing inside upper space. I believe in flat Earth. There is outer space.
Oh, okay.
We can't get up. We can go out further.
Okay.
Now
we got
That's
it.
fine. You got something to say.
Yes, because
Holy
I'm not.
fuck.
So, yeah, Lawless, are you hearing this too? Do we have a flat earther up here?
Are you a sovereign citizen too?
I've been looking into it.
Oh my
'Cause why
god,
the
that
fuck
tells
do
me
I have to
everything
be
I need to
on-
know.
Why do I have to pay to own a car and pay every year to own?
She is a QAnon conspiracy theorist. 100%. She has all of the fucking talking points.
I'm a conspiracy theorist. You're damn right. I question the narrative. I challenge it. I research it. I question. I go against it. I don't believe any of it. You can believe in voodoo. You can believe that the water you drink is good. You can believe that the food you buy in Walmart's good for you. That Great Value brand's good for you.
well,
Go
first of all,
and get all the shots because shots definitely equal
All right,
health. Let your
everybody
doctor give you
mute
medication
up.
until
I'm
you drop
talking.
and never cure you.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to start using my loud voice here. We're not going to have this over talking, and it's still my turn. Until I release my turn, everyone's going to stay on mute. We're not going to play this. Sorry, Slay, I had to do that. I'll lay my plane. I'll let you go ahead, Slay, after I finish, okay? Because I'm just getting tired of this stuff. And to everyone who doesn't know what sovereign is, so sovereign citizens, and I'm just going to tell you real quickly, people think that the law, that there's like the Constitution doesn't really exist. They think that the Constitution can be manipulated. Like if you've ever seen videos of people getting pulled over by law enforcement and saying, "Oh, I don't need a driver's license," or I'm traveling," that is the classic sovereign citizen line.
Thank you. I was just going to type that in the comments, so I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, and a matter of fact, Lawless, if you go on YouTube, you see a lot of these YouTubers. They actually do videos of police officers going up to people with fake tags and fake IDs and
I watch
fake
them all the time
paperwork
'cause
to
it's
sing
fun
that.
as fuck.
It is. So let me say this, and I'm going to land my plane because the boss wants to talk. So, in all honesty here, the Earth is round. You need a license to drive. You need insurance on your car to be able to operate on the road. And with that, I'm going to land my plane and go ahead, Slay. It's up to you, boss.
I'll keep this brief because I'm actually cutting into somebody else's time, and I really hate to do that. But I never get a flat earther. I just need to make this point with you. Just get your perspective, and then I'm moving the fuck on. Just because I've been waiting to ask this. You say the Earth is flat, right?
Correct.
There's ice walls all around, right?
There's lands outside the ice walls. There's endless resources.
Okay. That's all I have a question for. Okay, so you're looking at a flat Earth, right? So when you leave the United States on a plane and you're flying west, you run into Japan, correct?
I'm not sitting in front of a map right now.
Well, I'm sure you got to know a little something. You're 38 years old.
The thing that made me question it in that regards is emergency flight landings. They make it look on the globe like they zigzag all over hell, right? But when you take that same flight pattern and slap it on the flat Earth, it's a straight line.
But I'm just saying, if you were in California, you would travel west to go to Japan, right?
Okay.
Okay. So now, if you're on the East Coast and you travel to the east and you go to Europe, right? What is Europe connected to? Asia, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the Earth is flat, then you should not be able to travel from California and hit Japan. Because that would mean that would be a total impossibility because you'd have to hit a fucking ice wall first. And that doesn't happen because we know logically that you can travel from California to Japan because that's how that fucking rolls. When you're taking a flight out of the West Coast, you can go to Japan. So, if it's possible to travel from New York to the east, and you're going to run into Europe, which Europe is connected to Asia, then it kind of throws your flat Earth thing out of the fucking wall. So, kind of go ahead and you're going to have to rethink that whole flat Earth thing. And with that, I don't know who had their hand up next, but I'm sorry for butting in.
You're fine. It's your live. You can do whatever the fuck you want here. It's your house.
Shut the fuck up, Christina.
Laws
Dog,
are
go
my
ahead.
next.
No, dude, you haven't raised your hand. That's why I asked you down in the comments.
Why are you so aggressive towards me?
Would you say who's next?
Dog, you're next. Republican, did you want to talk? Like, I'll put you in the list. Do you want to talk?
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I raised my hand. I didn't know
Oh, I
you. I
didn't
must
see it.
missed it. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
I'll go back and look, dude, and I'll work you in. Dog Dad, go ahead.
I just want to make some couple corrections that Christina thinks. She stated that the tides are consistent, which is completely. Can I finish? Can I finish without being interrupted? Thank you. Which is completely false. When have you ever seen a tide? When have you ever looked at tides from day to day and seen consistency where the high tides and low tides happen at the same exact fucking time? They never do. They never fucking do. So they're not consistent. Again, Bacon had stated the what is happening with the planes, right? It's common sense, right? When you're dealing with something that's hot, right? And you're up in the air where the air is thinner and it's fucking cold up there, right? What happens? Water vapor happens and it turns into fucking clouds. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing steam off the planes. I mean, your conspiracy theories are wild. Absolutely wild. Again, if you know anything and you actually did some reading, you sound like you're QAnon. Because these are all the same talking points QAnon conspiracy theorists believe. I'd land my plane.
Okay. Republican, I did go back and look. I'm sorry. Because you didn't put an emoji, I totally didn't catch it. That's my bad, dude. So it's going to be Republican, Twisted, and Riley. So go ahead, Republican. That was my bad, dude.
No, you're fine. A lot of comments. Okay, so Christine, you had me at first. I'm not gonna lie. You said a lot of good stuff, and then you brought up flat Earth, and that kind of threw me off. But as you can tell by my name, I am Republican, so we differ in views. But I agree with you on some of the things you're saying. But about the flat Earth theory, and all that, can you just real briefly explain to me your explanation behind that?
Man, our whole world is a fucking lie. It benefits our captors, the people that are overruling us, all nations, all lands, all over, right? The way that I see the world is kind of like you got these different continents, and what's the best way to keep our people pacified? My one example is in China. They're very technological, super advanced technology, right? That can keep people pretty pacified. Here, we like to use divide and conquer, and the food is toxic. No one can fucking think here, and there's hella fucking fluoride in the water, and just the medicine, and just we're using the food and the medications to pacify our humans, and then sports. And sports is a great one to pacify the people. And then you got, I don't know, places that are more impoverished where they can't do shit because they're fucking poor, which is the best one to keep your people under your thumb? Which technique is the best?
Gotcha. So, I mean, I agree with you on some points. I do believe that the American citizens and of any nation do not know nearly as much as we think we know. We never will. That's just a fact. But I do want to say, my question was flat Earth. It was kind of deviated, but I'm assuming you believe in the ice wall and things of that nature, and there's land outside of that. And I'm assuming you read the pilot study about like how he flew over the wall.
I gotta go. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Thank you for having me.
You as well.
My kids
No
home.
problem,
I have
Christina.
to go
Have
get
a good
her.
one.
Thank you. Bye.
No problem. Damn, I really wanted to finish that.
That were some of the wildest conspiracy theories that I've ever fucking heard. I've heard some wild ones.
I was making a list of questions to ask her.
I was gonna ask her about Pangea. I wanted to ask her about Pangea. I just never got there.
Oh, okay. You got to flesh that one out because I would have liked to hear that.
I was kind of wondering
Yeah, I really
if we were
wanted to.
back in like The Giver. Oh god. Because like they don't have hills, they don't, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Republican, I want you to run that because I want to hear what you would have said to her because that's an interesting take.
The whole Pangea thing, I think it would have been hilarious because like I looked it up. I was looking up all the stuff she was saying, and some of it actually is semi true, not fully. But like Quora, there is a lot of people on like Amazon and Kindle and people like that are scanning books with AI, and differing some of the things that are in there for child protection as they claim. But for Pangea, I was gonna ask her like, is Pangea real? And we probably would have said no, knowing flat earthers.
What is
I would be like,
Pangea? Wait, what is Pangea? What is that?
That's like
Pangea. So, I forgot his name. He's a really, really popular dude. I forgot his name, but it's basically the ideal that has been proven that all of the countries were once one large piece of land, and now they have separated over time, between like earthquakes and things of that nature.
Yeah.
It was the last time that all of the land masses were together to form a supercontinent.
Yes.
Yeah. But most flat earthers either don't believe in Pangea or say Pangea was a ploy because people were getting closer to the ice wall because we were in ships in barbaric times and we were getting closer, which is hilarious to me. But I just wanted to ask her.
I would have loved to hear her answer to that. That would have been enjoyable.
Oh yeah.
Soul, your profile looks familiar. Were you here yesterday?
No, I wasn't.
Oh. Age, state, who you voted for, please.
Say that one more time.
Sorry, age, state, who you voted for.
Got it. Age 28, state New York City. And if I could keep who I voted for private, I am an independent though.
No, you can't keep it private. Actually,
Yeah,
who'd you vote for?
it's kind of like that way we know like what to debate you on, like what your views are and stuff.
All right, let's say I voted for Trump.
Okay, everyone else mute up. Slay, go ahead.
All right, so why do you lean right? I'll just go with that since you didn't give a direct answer. So why do you lean towards the right?
I believe the right has the right idea with cutting down regulations for a lot of things to kind of expedite itself.
Oh, so making our air all fucked up and the water all fucked up. You're all good with that?
I don't think necessarily they're trying to make the water and air messed up per se. I think there's more that could be done, but those regulations kind of stifle innovation for a lot of things. Like for example, if we exist in an AI culture, AI is going to be a thing whether we like it or not. It's best if we want to win this race for AI, it's best if we start kind of thinking about how we build our data centers, right? We could cut around some regulations while also looking at things we shouldn't cut in order to keep the environment safe. I don't think fully MAGA is trying to destroy the environment. I feel like there's a little bit of a fear propaganda around that.
I mean, do you believe in climate change?
Yes, I do believe in climate change.
Well, then that's why we need more regulations, because this shit is totally destroying our climate right now. I mean, we got to figure something the fuck out here, or we're gonna have a place where we can't live before long. I mean,
that's fair, but I don't think data centers per se are going to factor into like pushing us down the route of like destroying the world. And more. I think we have more.
You know how much water a data center requires for its cooling?
Yeah, a lot of water. However, restaurants also require twice as much of that water just to operate. Like a simple In-N-Out burger stand or a burger restaurant will require twice the amount of water data centers would be using per se.
I'm gonna have to look that up because I do not buy that story. No, there's no way. Because I mean,
yeah, and I think that the cooling aspects of the data center is just our current solution, right? I think there are people kind of like looking at like being able to power these data centers with like nuclear reactors, looking at other cooling solutions, so on and so forth. So I think we're just facing an initial problem with these AI data centers. And I think if there were way more regulations, right, much of this progress won't happen because there'll be the fear behind, oh, we're wasting water. Why are we doing this with water? And then these things will never happen, right?
but why should we have to suffer the consequences when we haven't thought things out before we started doing them? Like right now, our power grid can't handle these motherfucking data centers, and when they move into areas, the fucking electric fucking rates jump up, and I mean, people are having a hard enough time trying to afford their own electric. I mean, look how many seniors each year unalive because they're afraid to run air conditioning because they can't afford their freaking electric bill. So now you're going to raise the rates even higher. So now they're going to take, instead of being able to even use that box fan that they're trying to use to cool off work, they're going to be like, well, hell, I can't use that either any longer. And I mean, how many more people have to unalive because they can't cool themselves down just because we didn't think things out and we're just going to let them start building these fucking data centers by the fucking dozens? I mean, no, we need these regulations. We need to think things out before we start building this shit. And we need to make sure that we have sources that are available for it without tapping into everybody else's, into our clean fucking fresh water. I mean, there's got to be better solutions for things than just, let's just do it now and then we'll deal with the consequences later. That doesn't work for me, and it doesn't work for a whole lot of other people neither. And that seems to be where the right wants to go with things. It's like, we'll just take care of it now and then we'll figure out the consequences for it later. And that's not fair.
So the consequences for data centers, I think there's more fear around that than like real science. But to answer your question with increased power, how much we be paying for power, I think the idea is that when these data centers come around the neighborhood, there would be kind of a net negative, if I'm using that phrase correctly, where they'll be paying back into the power grid. So essentially, your power bill would be way less than it is currently, right? If you have kind of like a data center somewhere safe around your neighborhood, right? There's ways to go about that. However, the more regulations we have, the less we're going to innovate with AI, right? And we cannot allow another country to kind of climb that hill that quickly, right? Because first of all, AI is dangerous, extremely dangerous. It could be used for a lot of different things, right? And it could also be used for a lot of good. If we have all these data centers, being propped up, being built, just think about how many models can be trained to help doctors, to help law enforcement, lawyers, so on and so forth. Like, what diseases can we cure because we've increased our computational knowledge versus, hey, let's not do that because we fear something's going to happen to the earth. I think the earth is big, like very, very huge. Climate change does happen, but the impact connected to data centers, I think, is minimal. I think the biggest impact comes with cars, right? I may have voted quote unquote, I may have voted Trump. However, I do believe like we need less cars on the street, right? I do believe in public transportation, so on and so forth. So I think this idea with data centers and climate change it's more fear because we don't know what data centers are. These things are new, right?
Yeah, but we're already seeing the impacts from them. I'm gonna go ahead and let somebody else ask you some questions. Who's next?
For sure, for sure.
Queen, you got, is it dog? No, it's Rafi with the fact check.
Yeah, because he's doing the fact checking. Then it's Dog Dad. Then it's Bacon, and then Republican.
Okay.
So a quick fact check. I just want to double check that the direct claim was about In-N-Out Burger. I'm pretty sure that was the exact thing that was said. As far as In-N-Out Burger, on a daily basis, users with 400 and approximately, this is average across all In-N-Outs across the nation. This is per LinkedIn and In-N-Out themselves and a couple of different research sites. 402,000 gallons per day. A medium-sized data center that is not focused on AI uses approximately 300,000 a day. However, AI data centers approximately use about 1 million gallons a day, somewhere between 1 and 5, depending on the size of it, with hyper units going up to about 5 million. Google's data center itself uses approximately, I believe, 3.61 million every single day. And quick note about the In-N-Out Burger water usage, 95% of that is blue water, meaning that it's not water that goes within the restaurants. It's water that's used for agriculture and for feeding the livestock that then goes to the restaurants. 5% of it is, however, used inside of that restaurant. That is part of that 402. And then the data centers, again, anywhere between 300,000 for a mid-sized non-AI, all the way up to approximately 5 million for hyper-sized AI-driven data centers. Appreciate y'all.
Damn. Go ahead, dog.
Gotta love the facts, man.
Man, that was
All right.
that was
So
a lot
who's
of
ready for
information.
the hard questions? Because that's what we're gonna get
Oh,
to
God.
right now. We're gonna
Yeah,
get
I'm
to
gonna
the
talk
we're
about.
gonna get to the hard
Sorry.
questions right now. So why would you vote for a guy that's been found civilly liable for SA? Can you answer that one for me?
Yes. Let me go ahead and try to answer this one. I believe we have a lot of heroes, right? We support a lot of
That's
people throughout
that's not my
history that have
that's
done.
not that's not
I
what.
am answering a question.
All right, fine. Keep going. Let's hear this. Go ahead.
Sorry, I muted him because I wasn't about to hear Trump as a hero.
Well, I don't want to hear it either, but it's obviously what he wants to say because he believes that Trump's a hero.
Well, no, I'm saying there's a lot of heroes throughout history that have done very heinous things, right? and my vote, quote
Like
unquote, for
who?
Trump.
Give me an example.
Gandhi. We could look at Gandhi. We could look at Gandhi's marriage of a minor. We could look at a lot of other examples that exist, but the point I'm trying to make here is that I didn't, not necessarily quote unquote voted for
But
a criminal, but or as you described, but more voted for the policies of the Republican Party, right? It's probably the best,
okay.
the only candidate we had, and if I am
He
Republican,
was
I
not. He
would.
was not the only candidate we had.
I think he
I
was
mean,
the
don't we
only
want to hold? Here's the
candidate.
thing. No, here's the thing, Soul. I mean, as far as our sitting president, why wouldn't we want to hold that person to a higher standard? Because I mean, you're looking at the most powerful position, as far as I'm concerned, in the fucking world, and you would want. I think you would want to hold that person that's going to hold that position to a higher standard. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's fair, right? Because the presidency of America is kind of like a global thing. However, I didn't quote unquote vote for necessarily for Trump, but more voted for the Republican Party. He was the
So who
only
did you vote?
candidate in that.
Who did you vote for
Huh?
president? Who did you vote for president? Why can't you just say it? If you voted Republican Party, you voted for Trump. I mean, are you just too scared to say that, or are you regretting your vote? What is it?
No. There's no regrets in vote. I voted for the Republican Party, and they happen to have Trump as their candidate.
Okay, so
The
then you
only
voted for
person
Donald
to vote
Trump.
for. And
You
the
voted for
Republican
Donald Trump.
Party. Yeah, and the Republican Party.
Okay. Anyways, so then I just don't understand. I mean, if you agree with me, then why did you vote for a guy again that has been found civilly liable for, I'm going to say it, sexually assaulting a woman?
So unfortunately, the guy that quote unquote I voted for was representing a party with policies that I believe in. And I wasn't going to vote the opposite since I want those policies to be realized.
What policies?
Right?
What policies?
So policies like cutting down regulations, right? Policies that were included in the big beautiful bill, the immigration policies, the trade and tariff.
So you like the fact that people are starving, right? Because they don't have access to SNAP benefits anymore. You like the fact that people can't get health care because they don't have access to Medicaid benefits anymore. You don't like the fact that children, school lunches are being taken away from children because they can't get their free lunches anymore, right? You like the fact. No, I'm not done. You like the fact that mothers and families that could count on programs like Head Start to get their children ready for school, right? They can't access that anymore. I mean, I can keep going all day. I mean, so how are these cuts so fucking great?
So these cuts haven't made all these things happen, right? This is what we think is going to happen. People still receive their SNAP benefits.
It's a
children
fact.
Still get
Soul, I hate to tell
children
you,
still
but
get,
these programs are being cut. These programs
are not being cut, right? They're not being cut, and what is happening is some of the monies are being kind of shuffled around in order to provide a better benefit. Like, for example, the child tax credit has been increased, right, to about, I think, 2,000.
No, he actually cut the child tax program. He actually cut it.
I think it was increased. I'd like to double check that, but I believe wholeheartedly.
The person that wanted to increase it, so you didn't do any research. The person that wanted to increase it was Kamala Harris.
It's actually increased. So the big beautiful bill does increase the child tax credit.
Where? What? Show me where. Show
You
it to
could
me
go to
where
TaxSlayer. So taxslayer.com. You could just
you're gonna
Google it.
you're gonna
Right.
tell me to go to
This
a
is not.
website, a tax slayer. That's not legitimate.
You 100%. I promise you, this is not a lie. We may not agree with Trump's policy, so on and so forth. However, if you do look at the big beautiful bill, the child tax credit has been increased. We could table that part, right? We could table that part for now, but the child tax credit has been definitely increased.
Do you have children?
No, I do not.
So you wouldn't even know if it's been increased or not. And I can tell you, I've spoke to many people with children that say that is a 100% lie.
No, I have to do a fact check. It was increased by $500.
So it was increased, but I don't think that's like a big win for like parents with children. I mean, there are certain things like you said, like, do you regret your vote? There are certain things I didn't expect to happen, right? But there's certain things as well that are going right.
All right.
In a
So
sense.
the fact is you don't. I'm going to land my plane real quick because I know other people want to speak. But the fact is,
for sure,
you don't care that Donald Trump, what Donald Trump has done. You don't care the fact that Donald Trump's name has been mentioned in the e-file what's been released of the e-files.
Oh, that I
not
do
even
care.
not the e-files and all the e-files haven't even been released yet. But what has been released is his name's been mentioned over 1 million times for doing horrific things to children. You don't care about that. So
I do.
I land my
I
plane.
do. That
I
is
made my point. Whoever's next can go ahead.
I do appreciate your point, Dog Dad. But just to kind of mention it publicly, I do agree with you. His name being in the Epstein file was not something I was expecting in the Gaz 2026, right? Not at all. As well as all the other.
Must have been living under
that's
a
something
rock.
I can't stand.
Then you must have been living under a rock and not known that Donald Trump's best friend was Mr. E himself.
You could say I was living under a rock, but this whole Epstein files, what it was about, I think it's something a lot of Americans just didn't know. And it was almost a conspiracy until it became a reality, right?
All right, we're moving on. Bacon, go ahead. Go ahead, Bacon.
I don't wanna speak with a great apologist. I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna bow down. But it's just my cup of tea. Like holy shit. He said become reality, but there's like a lot of I am reading a book of a survive one of the survivors book. Literally, it happened, and he become a reality. I couldn't even come to that term. Become to reality. It is a reality that happened to those people. If you have a sister, wife, or even nieces and granddaughter, you will not say that what you just said. I'm sorry, Slay. If you have this, great apologies. I'm gonna drop down for the night.
They can come back later when he's gone. But
All right, Republicans up next, then it's me, then it's Twisted, and then whoever else wants to come in after Twisted.
I'm up, you said?
Yes, go ahead.
Gotcha, thank you. I know you don't want to talk about who specifically voted for, but I just want to kind of get a grounds where you think overall you lean more to the right side versus the left side in the political stance in America, correct?
Yes.
Okay, got you. I agree with you. I'm a little bit more leaning than you, obviously, but I want to bring up a couple things. So first of all, you ugh, fuck, I can't talk. Sorry. First of all, the E files, right? Do you know how many times his name was mentioned in there?
I think his name would probably surmount to a quarter of the files, so a lot of times.
Okay, it was a little bit under 43,000 times.
Yeah, that's a whole book.
Okay. It is. It is. It's a very large amount of times he was listed. Do you know what happened in 2006 with Trump and the E-file? Before the E-files were released, obviously it was in 2006. But do you know what Trump did whenever he was quote unquote found out about these things? Do you know what he did?
No, I didn't even know the e-files were a thing in 2006.
Well, so they were not a thing, but obviously the island was a thing, and the things he was doing were a thing. It was traced back to in the 1900s era. So it's been happening for a long time. But so in 2006, Trump talked to the chief police in Palm Beach, Florida, about what Epstein was doing and about how he disagrees with all the things that. And then one time after that, in all the years, that's not only was proven in 2019, but was also one of the key sources that got Trump no charges. So you think that Trump actually did things on the island to people?
Do I think that? Yes.
Got you. Do you have any evidence or any names?
Of the people he did these things to, not quite. I guess when I
Yes,
was
of the
reading
people he
some
did the things
snippets of
to.
the files. Yeah, when I was reading snippets of the files, the names were there because they redacted his name but kept the names of the victims. But I don't remember it off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think it was a little over a year ago now, but they unredacted a couple of things, and then a couple of months ago they unredacted some more things. So his name was mentioned with people. So do you know any of the names of
No,
the
I don't.
people that he was accused of essaying? Okay. Do you have
No,
any grounds to say that he has officially essayed anyone?
I do not have any grounds to say he's officially essayed anyone. However, your name appearing that many times in a bunch of files is not a good look. And I think if it
Okay.
was
So
investigated further, they
yeah,
wouldn't
continue.
need a
Sorry.
lot of evidence to like point that, hey, this person has done something. Even if he didn't physically do anything, the transportation is illegal, right? That's trafficking. Whatever you participated in, that's not good.
Got you. Okay, so do you know what Epstein did to have all his money? Because he had to afford an island and a jet and all these things. Do you know what he did to do his money?
If I remember correctly, and I could be totally wrong, right? But I guess he was a financier, kind of like providing things for very wealthy people. He basically gave them confidence, so they will pay him to do things for them. If I'm getting it right.
Yeah. Okay. I give you that one. So basically, he's a way more in-depth financial advisor to some of the largest millionaire and billionaires at that time, all the way into the point where he was facing trial. And that goes with thousands of people that he worked with and was friends with. So Trump being one of the biggest billionaires and biggest real estate people of that time, do you think that their quote unquote friendship is more a business ship?
From Trump's own description, I would say it wasn't just business; it was much more personal as well.
Got you. Okay, so the Democratic Party, Bill Clinton visited the islands almost 3 times more than Trump did. So, do you think?
Wait.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's
First of all,
Wait.
yeah.
Stop. What the fuck am I hearing now?
Pedo
truth.
apologist shit, and I'm tired of it.
Oh my God, you're right.
You're hearing the
A
truth.
lot of these. Whoa.
Popcorn.
Popcorn,
It's
if you
very
come off of
impressive.
mute again, never mind.
No, I'm done with popcorn. Popcorn is popcorn. What I'm confused of why we're see, and then he sits in the comments. Y'all ran. Yeah, okay,
Not
popcorn.
anymore.
Go owe Dean some more money. I think you owe him like 1,000 now or something. We need to get off this subject. And Republican, I don't know what.
I can tell you what
I'm
my
gonna
point is.
say this one time here, okay? I don't give a shit who's in the files. I don't give a shit who did something in the files and who didn't. Every single one of them can get put under the jail. So for you to sit here and try to conflate, oh, well, Clinton's in there more, nobody fucking cares. I don't give a shit. He admitted on fucking Howard Stern that he went into teen beauty pageants to oogle the fucking goods of underage girls. He admitted that he had smecks in common with his fucking daughter. He admitted that he'd be dating his daughter if she wasn't his daughter. So nobody fucking cares about Trump or Clinton. Fuck Clinton too.
And wants to do a threesome with his kids.
Okay,
I mean,
I
there will always
can
be.
back all that, but it's not my debate. It's not my debate. I can back all that, but continue.
Yeah, of course you can.
You know I can't, Lawless. Come on, I was on here last night. You know I have everything to back everything.
Yeah, you and I still have words, but I'm.
That's later. That's later. We can go up that.
Yep. That is.
But that was my point. I was just trying to talk about that. But Soul, if you have anything to say, go ahead and I'll respond. And then after that, I'll end my plane.
Got it. I think to the point that a lot of people visited the island. I think some of those people may have like ill intentions, doing heinous things. However, probably not everybody within that list went there or communicated with Epstein for that exact same reason. As Republican was saying, the guy was publicly a financier, but for those who knew what he was about, it was something completely different.
Yeah, I'm gonna say one more thing. I'm gonna land my plane. That's kind of what I try to say. I'm not defending anybody in the files because none of us know completely, because obviously they've not all been released. Parts are redacted, things of that nature. So we don't know everything. But being that he was the largest, in lack of better words, financial advisor to some of the most powerful, not only political, but just money powerful and company owning people in the world for 30 plus years, I think there is some implication that visiting an island is not a good debate because, I mean, multiple of them own islands. They just go there because that's what rich people do. It's like going to your house in my eyes, right? I don't own an island, so I don't know. But that's one of the things I like to debunk when it comes to that. But that's my point, and I'll let, I think Queen is next. But I'll land my plane.
Thank God. Sorry, it's just I'm honestly, and I agree with Twisted. At this point, I could give two rat's asses who's in those files. And I wanted to say this as an independent leftist. There's an old saying that I remember this old saying, and it's this: if you did the crime, you need to do the time, regardless of the party. If a Democrat did it, you know what? They need to go. If a Republican did it, oh, they definitely need to go. So I'm just gonna say that part because this is the whole thing. It just keeps talking about. This is something that needs to be talked about because, it's getting to the point that people are just tired of hearing about something that we know that this administration is never going to do. They're not going to touch it. With that being said, and I'm going to get off of that subject because, that's something that me, Twisted, and a lot of us on the panel don't want to keep talking about. We were Twisted on this one. Who gives a fuck? So, a lot of the things I've been hearing from this conversation, I'll go ahead and I'll drop you there, Republican. All right, so.
Oh, you better come back later. I'm reading this whole thing for you.
I know, Lawless, but
Queen.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
I want to say something real quick. I want to respond to what you just said. I'm never going to stop talking about this because it's important.
I also agree with Dog Dad. I think
this is important. Victims. the victims need to be heard. I'm never going to stop talking about this.
No. I think, Thor, that you misunderstand what I'm saying here is that, yeah, it needs to come to life. And what I'm getting really tired of is this thing being hidden. So, yeah, it does need to come to life. It needs to come forward. But at the same time, if someone did it, just prosecute them, put their asses in jail. And stop redacting the PD, releasing the names of the victims. But let's just cover up the P3DOs. So yeah, let's protect them because some of them are the most powerful people. But where I'm going with my question here, and I'm going to say this, is that why in the hell are Republicans like yourself, Soul? Why are you ignoring the fact that this person is, saying that he wants to do stuff to his daughter? He says something. If I'm not correct, if I'm not mistaken, Dog Dad, did he say something to a 10-year-old 10 years ago when he was coming down? It's like, I will be dating you in 10 years.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was on
saying that to a 10-year-old girl.
Yes, it was on an interview that he did in I believe it was in 1990.
1992.
With 92. Okay, that's what I thought. 1992. It was an interview. And he was coming down the he was coming down the escalator, and he asked a girl if she was going up, and then he said, I'll be dating her in 10 years. 10-year-old girl,
Right.
He said this to.
And she said, ew!
Yep.
All right, so exactly. So my question to you, is this: why aren't you Republicans holding people accountable for things in your own party? Why are you guys looking the other way?
Well, personally, I don't look the other way, right? I think that comment to that child was also heinous, right, and extremely unnecessary. Yeah, I don't kind of deflect and say, hey, look, this is what the left is also doing. I think that's just, it's stupid, right? It does nothing at all. I think there are people in the Republican Party that I guess you guys could say there's starting to see as things progress. It's like some of these people are a little bit, for lack of a better phrase, they're cooked in the head. So I don't deflect to the Democrats or the liberals for that. I just stay within the party. Like this is not it. And I think when I'm voting again for a Republican senator or those of the local government, I will be voting for those people with morals that goes a little bit higher than those people that would like to date children, because that's not what I kind of abide by at all.
Well, yeah, as soon as I get done, Twister, I know you're next, so I got you. So, yeah, what I'm trying to say here is this. With everything that's going on in the administration right now, yeah, they're bringing up news stories about, this person doing this and this person's doing that. But see, what the Democrats are doing, if someone does something, they don't just hide it. They bring it to the front. They say this person is evil, and we're going to kick him out.
I want to disagree with that.
The Democrats are doing. However, the Republicans, on the other hand, they got rid of George Santos. Okay, that's one out of how many? And then, of course, the Republicans are also losing MTG because she got tired of Trump.
Yeah.
Bacon, stay calm, okay? I got you. Stay calm. All right? So what I'm going to say is this, I'm going to land my plane, is the fact that although the Republicans are saying they're trying to do something, they're not. They're too busy saying yes, daddy, to Trump, and when someone in their party does something, they say, oh, I'm sorry, did you say something? I'm going to look the other way. But if a Democrat does something, the Democratic Party says, you know what? You're gone. You're out of here. We don't want you here. We don't believe in people like yourself here. You need to get the hell out because this is something we don't want. So with that, I'm going to land my plane and Twisted, you're up.
May I respond to that before Twisted?
That was just a statement. That wasn't anything to respond to. So, go ahead, Twisted. And then it's going to be Rafi after Twisted.
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to make clear what to Dog Dad and to whoever else what I am tired of talking about. I'm tired of talking about this like this should be a party line because it shouldn't be a party line. The e-file should never be a party line. The Republicans are the only ones that are trying to make this a party line. I don't give a shit who is in the files. If Jesus Christ was in the files, put him under the fucking jail. I'm tired of having to have this talk like it with MAGA like it's a party line.
I got you. I misunderstood. Sorry.
No, you're
Sorry,
good.
Twisted.
You're absolutely good, brother. I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware. Like, I'm tired of having to have that conversation. And when I hear that type of rhetoric coming up from MAGA, no, that's a red line for me. That means that you're the PDF protector, the guardian of PDFs, which is literally what the GOP has become. I don't care who's in them. I don't care. Every single person across the world, because this is a global thing, should be rounded up and put under a jail. So what I wanted to talk
100%.
about, what?
I was just going to say I agree with that statement 100%.
Absolutely. So I wanted to go back to because Soul was saying how he agreed with all of this stuff with the big beautiful bill, and that's what I was going to talk about. So because of the big beautiful bill, over 18 million children are going to lose their free breakfast and lunches at schools because of the big beautiful bill. Already. There has been over 3 million people that have had to drop their Affordable Care Act marketplace insurance because of the fact that because number one, the subsidies expired, and number two, in the big beautiful bill there were cuts to the ACA as far as what helped with them as far as getting their benefits. Another 10 to 15 million Americans is being threatened to lose it within the next 8 to 10 years. Number three, in the Big Beautiful Bill Act, we have already, over 4 million people have already lost their SNAP benefits, American citizens, mind you, with another possible 12 to 14 million people losing it come January of 2027. In the Big Beautiful Bill Act, there is going to be $1 trillion getting cut in Medicaid starting in January of 2027. That is going to cause roughly 5 million adults and 7 million children that are citizens to lose their Medicaid coverage. In the Big Beautiful Bill Act, there's $536 billion being cut from Medicare, which is going to affect the disabled people, citizens, and the elderly in this country. And right now, the country has a lot of elderly. Mike Johnson has gone on record and said, and they do not bring this up to a vote until December 6th of 2026, which will be after the midterms. He wants to cut Medicare and Medicaid by even more money than the $536 billion for Medicare and the trillion for Medicaid. And he also wants to cut Social Security benefits by up to $500 per person. He wants to add those on. So, in between the big beautiful bill, and now the big beautiful bill cut all of those programs in order to give a roughly 3 trillion in tax cuts to the ultra rich and the corporations. Hey Kona, and to give a little bit of a break for a little tiny snippet of a break for people with children, and a little bit of a no tax on tips credit and a no tax on overtime credit that's only good for 3 years. 2026, 2027, and 2028. After that, those expire, but the corporate tax cuts are permanent. The ultra wealthy tax cuts are permanent. So my question, by giving you this information, is what is this in the big beautiful bill that is helping American citizens and America first? Because it is destroying people, and it will cause people to unalive.
Okay. So I have to think about some of the numbers you said. Not necessarily what is stated factually, but I guess we could roll. We could start from the top. So with the big beautiful bill, specifically what it does that I support is I guess the minus the regulation stuff, given some tax cut to I guess big businesses will do that trickle down effect, right? If the economy is going well, big businesses are booming somehow, right? How our economy is kind of structured, this influx will also kind of affect us, right? I know,
Well,
yeah,
we learned with Reagan, which was 46 years ago, that trickle down doesn't work.
right. We could say it doesn't work, but necessarily these corporations kind of have like a social responsibility to get these things working. If you take Amazon, for example, right? Amazon provides a lot of opportunities for students in high school and college for them to actually be able to attend, gain opportunities, so on and so forth. There's a sense of a social benefit to these companies growing. Google has done the same thing. Even in like urban neighborhoods or low income neighborhoods, right? There is a push that Google does in order to kind of, give Chrome laptops to these school districts, so on and so forth. And it's not something that Google would have been able to achieve if Google cannot necessarily function. And I think
Well, Amazon hasn't really paid any federal taxes since the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017.
So yeah, Amazon may not pay taxes, but are they providing a net good for the? I guess are they doing what's socially responsible? And my
No.
argument for Amazon would be yes.
No.
If you could tell me how, though I will go down the list of everything you're saying, just currently, if you could tell me how Amazon is not providing like a social benefit, right? They are. Right. Amazon is providing cloud services for us to be able to use TikTok currently, right? The things that move quickly.
Well, if you look at the U.S. Government Accountability Office report, there's roughly 12,400 Amazon employees that were enrolled in SNAP because they didn't make enough money.
True. Now, if Amazon didn't exist, that would be those same people not having jobs at all. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but have you also
Amazon.
seen the conditions in which people have to work with Amazon?
I think workplace conditions are tough, right? And more can be done in order to mitigate a lot of these factors. However, Amazon still needs more in order to function, right? And I think bills like these kind of provide them a little bit of a leeway to do that in a sense. Yeah, trickle down might not trickle down to me per se, but if that existing business is benefiting a whole bunch of people, and I'll say, hey, that business should receive some government subsidies in order to continue functioning. Amazon is probably the first business that has adopted these environmental friendly trucks for delivery. UPS hasn't done it. USPS isn't going to do it. FedEx is not going to do it, but Amazon will. And when Amazon starts, a lot of people will have to kind of follow suit in a sense.
Well, okay, so Amazon, because that's your thing.
I was also
a-
going to jump on Google, not
well, but you
SpaceX
brought
though. I
up
don't know what
Amazon, and I just
SpaceX is
wanted to
doing.
say that with Amazon for specifically, did you know that their annual employee turnover rate is 150%? 150%, which
I
is
mean,
about double the standard
but
rate
the thing
for a
is,
warehousing
so
industry.
that sounds bad just as a number, but I think we have to kind of like pull it out and think about it a little bit. Nobody wants to be working on an Amazon warehouse for their whole lives, right? It's more like a job to get like a
This is
leg
an
up so you
annual
could,
thing.
right.
I'm not
So if I
talking
was
about
working
I'm
at
not talking about
Amazon,
their whole lives. I'm talking about people need a job to be able to survive.
100%. So if annually there's 150% turnover rate, my assumption is not that, oh, it's because people want to work at Amazon and grow their careers there. I think there's a factor where not that everybody wants to work at Amazon. It's the job they could get quickly to get a few bucks in order to catapult where they want to go next, right? So I think the turnover rate is not entirely fair to Amazon to say, hey, Amazon is so bad, you guys turn over all these employees.
But
No, I have friends who used. Mhm.
jobs are down. It's almost the job market right now actually is horrific. It is horrible trying to get a job right now.
And that's
700
not
there's
even the
been
blame, but that's not to blame the bill for jobs being hard is low key kind of unfair, right? Because you have to understand the time we're in is completely different. You have companies trying to kind of merge AI
in the
with.
last year and a half, it got to where you could find it. It got from the point where you could find a job because under Biden, there was over 14 million new jobs created, plus all of the rehires from COVID. So that's if you want to add both of those, that's roughly 30 million. Because the 16 million jobs that were lost, people went back to work, and then another 13 million people found jobs. Millions of people have lost jobs since then, almost a million just in the government alone, another 100,000 or so at the VA. Those are veterans. And all of these other the corporations that are raking in the money, and they also got money from tariffs because they passed that money on to the consumer. Now they're getting rebate checks because the tariffs were deemed illegal. They still have their prices just as high as when they had tariffs on because prices don't go down. And now, on top of it, it's so difficult to get a job.
Yeah. So I agree with you. It is difficult to get a job, but to say it's because of the bill or the Republican Party, it's necessarily not true. Like I was
Hey,
saying, like the dynamics of getting a job currently, it's completely different.
All
You have
right. Well,
companies using
I've
AI
taken
screening.
I've taken up a lot of time, and you're clearly just not going to see it. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Rafi. The job market has sucked, and it started sucking because of the Republicans. In the last year
I
and 7
disagree.
months, Republicans have held the executive branch, the House, the Senate, the Supreme Court,
I
and
think
the job
firing
market has
federal
went from where
workers,
it
I think
was
Doge,
semi-stable to where you cannot go find a job, and millions of people are now out of work. That's just the way that it is. So we can go ahead and pass it on to Rafi.
I appreciate you. So, two things. First thing, I want to be very clear. Just objectively, trickle down economics doesn't work. That's just objectively. It's not like how we feel or what we think. Just that's to anybody. It just doesn't work. That's per economists, per the U.S. government. Trickle down just didn't work, unfortunately. It would be great if it did. It'd be wonderful if it did, but it just didn't. Second thing, we got two new people. We got Derek and we got MAGA Games. So Derek, can we just get your age to who you voted for, please?
31, Trump. McGriddle keeps muting me. How we doing, McGriddle? Long time no see.
The griddle's not a mod, so that's not true.
Well, the mods keep muting me.
Alright, so
They keep doing it, so why don't you figure it out, host?
Alright, so Derek, just
I
where you're
can't
from as
talk,
well,
so
please.
this is how you got.
Where are you
It's
from, Derek?
not your turn. Can you wait a damn second and let
He
Raffy
keeps
finish?
fucking asking me, you dumb.
I got it, y'all.
Hey,
so where are you
are you
from,
gonna
Derek? do? Mega
The
Games.
mods are
Are you
little
there?
bitches.
Yep.
Bitches
Derek,
mods.
please. Derek, please. You're just gonna get dropped if you keep doing that. You
Aw,
know
suck a
that.
dick, you fucking cunt nigger!
Derek, come on, man.
Why did he say that with? He said
Look at
that
that.
so angrily.
Typical
Somebody really
MAGA.
made him mad. That was crazy. So Mega
Holy
Games, are you
shit.
there?
Yup.
Can I
Typical
get you to state
MAGA.
who
Another
you voted?
sensible Republican here.
Okay, real quick. Could I, please? Appreciate you. All right, Mega Games. State who you voted for?
28 Wisconsin Trump. You also got some background noise there.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just I'm doing something too. Go ahead, Slay, run that.
All right, why'd you vote for Trump?
Me?
Yep.
Southern border immigration.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
What has Trump done for the border?
Declared a national emergency. Reinstated migrant protection protocols. Reinstated DNA testing for minors.
I got nothing.
Declared cartels
Lost.
terrorist organizations.
Bacon, you up with me? All right, man. Oh God. Bacon, you want to start out? Where the fuck do we even go, dude?
Oh shit! Holy fucking shit! I'm gonna start with this. Hold on one second. Let me school you with border deportation. Hold on one second. Do. I have my green screen.
I'll switch it, Bacon.
Screenshot. These are the border numbers from
Let
the
this
past.
autism up.
No, shut up! Holy shit! God damn! Look at these numbers. This is Obama. This is Trump. And this is Biden's number. And by the way, and right now, his number is don't compare to two presidents. That's number one. Number two, what is the difference between border crossing and encounters? MAGA, answer that question, please.
Sure, border encounter is actually three categories. It includes people that are turned around and turned away. Border crossing would be like a got away, so yeah, that'd be the difference. A border encounter does not necessarily mean they crossed illegally into the country. Also, the lower deportation numbers reflect the border crisis that Biden had. He had the highest number in history. Trump right now is deporting less because we have less people coming to the border. It's very simple. Look at the got away numbers. Our got away numbers are lower. These are basic
Holy
statistics that are
shit! No,
available,
no, 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 no,
publicly
no, no.
available.
Quiet down.
Just try to be respectful. I'm being respectful to you. You don't need to try to be disrespectful unless you expect
Hushies.
the same bag.
Hushies.
I was an immigrant. You're disrespecting me by calling me
I'm an
illegal.
immigrant. I'm an immigrant too, sir. I never called you.
Never called you illegal.
But he uses illegal though. I'm gonna say that. And number two.
I'm an immigrant too, though. Just so you know.
Can I see you? Can you
No
come up?
cameras. No cameras.
What does
All
What
right,
does an
I'm sorry.
immigrant look
No
like?
cameras.
You sound kind of racist there, bud.
Maggie, shut the fuck up.
You said cam up. I want to see how you look, because immigrants are all brown.
MAGA, shut the fuck up.
Are immigrants all brown?
Okay, go ahead, Lawless,
All
before I
right.
lose my mind.
All right, Bacon, I'm gonna switch you back here. Um, so do you believe like what is your issue with undocumented immigrants? Let's go that way.
I never said I have an issue with the people themselves. I have an issue with illegal immigration, the cartels, human smuggling, human trafficking. During Biden, 53 people lost their life in the back of a semi truck, cooked alive and from the heat. And yeah, I saw no outrage. I saw no response from the Democrat Party or the administration in power. Trump so far declared a national emergency, declared cartels terrorists. He's done more than any other president.
You think so? You think he's done good?
I know so, and the numbers reflect that.
You think he's done good?
Yes.
Ma'am, he
You
said
think
it
he's
twice.
Shut up. You think that he's going after these hardened criminals?
Well, the statistics reflect that 70% of ICE detainees have a criminal conviction or a criminal record.
Nope, you got
Or
that
charges
backwards,
from.
dude.
Sure, source that.
Congratulations, you
I
read
can source
the
it for you.
the analysis wrong.
Do you want to compare sources?
Mine is trackreports.org,
Yeah, mine is primary
which is
source,
from the
ice.gov.
DHS.
Yeah, DHS says 70% have criminal records.
All right, tell me exactly what to type in. Exactly.
Sure, ice.gov/statistics.
Oh, because we know that ice.gov
You
is.
just cited yours was DHS, and now you're saying that they're liars because you're feeling that you're probably wrong.
Hold on, I can't fucking.
I debated her 2 nights ago and she ran.
Dude, I have to leave. I have a migraine.
Slick
I have
Rick.
nightly
Slick Rick,
migraines.
you haven't been introduced. If you come off a mute again, you can just drop.
I did not run from you. I wasn't even supposed to be here that night. Fuck. So can I show you? Let's see. Hold on. Let me get mine back up. So mine is from trackreports.org, and also is from a study that was done in Texas back from, let's see, 2026 or 2025 to 2026. It says ICE is primarily detaining people without serious criminal convictions. Only 5% of them are violent criminals. You do have some like vice, immigration, traffic, and some various other ones, but for the most part, 73% have absolutely no criminal convictions.
Yeah, that is incorrect. Could you pull that up?
I'd love to. Give me a sec. Okay, so this is a Word document that I made. Here is my source.
That you made? What the
no,
fuck?
that's perfect.
It's trust me, bro, huh?
No, but it's funny. Look at the graph, though. Hold on, pull up that graph you had. Yeah, do you have the text that goes with that graph underneath it that explains where you got the data from? Because that graph is from the Cato Institute.
That Cato.org,
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
actually
Yeah,
a
click that.
right-leaning.
Yeah, click that. Go to the Cato Institute and look at where they got their information from. They admitted it's leaked, unofficial data.
No, it's not.
Read it from the Cato Institute.
Dude,
They tell you themselves.
What I fucking do. This is where I put my research in.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue the same thing. Immigration is my hot topic. So, if you actually read the Cato Institute website, it tells you it's leaked data right underneath that graph you're looking at.
What? No, it's not.
Wanna go? Okay, so go to the top of the page, or just type Control F and then type in leaked. It's in the first paragraph, right underneath the title.
Right underneath the title.
Oh, you have a different one, but it's still the same graph. Just Control F leaked.
Yeah,
Control F leaked. It's okay.
She's on Mac. She's on a MacBook, so it's Command F.
Whatever, Command F, and then type in the word leaked, and you'll see it tells you it's leaked data.
Oh my god, dude,
I mean, that's not my fault, dude. You're believing leaked unofficial data.
Okay. Here.
And the official data tells you that it's 70% do have criminal convictions and records.
Here's all my fucking resources.
I
All.
believe that you do your
Every
research,
fucking thing.
but maybe you missed that word leaked.
Oh my god. So, Bacon, you go ahead, dude.
I mean, do you want to prove me wrong
No,
and that
Mega,
it's not
Mega,
leaked?
Mega. Hold on, Mega. I want you to look at me and hear my accent. Do you think this administration will deport me or put me in detention centers?
They will not do any of that.
No,
That's
no, no,
not
no, no,
based
no,
on
no.
that's not based
Hold
on
on,
your
hold on, hold
accent,
on, hold
sir.
on, hold
That's
on, hold
based
on.
on your
Hold on, hold on, hold
documentation.
on, hold on, hold
If you're
on.
properly documented, then no, you wouldn't be placed in detention.
Uh,
Your
so
accent has nothing to do with it.
documented.
Yep.
Let's just say I'm a U.S. citizen and you're an ICE agent. You're an ICE agent, right? You just you just saw me. You just saw me and heard my accent. What would you do, MAGA?
I don't know. Do you have a valid argument? Like, what is
Do
this
we have any
hypothetical?
other factors to go on?
What is this hypothetical?
Actually, let me go ahead and answer
All
that
right,
one.
no.
So,
If anyone else
as
fucking interrupts, they're getting fucking kicked. Stop interrupting. Go ahead, Bacon.
My point is, these ICE agents and this administration will not look at my paperwork or my shit because I am a U.S. citizen. They will based on my accent. There's
Yeah, that's
multiple.
a
No, no,
hypothetical,
no, no,
though.
no, no,
You're assuming
no, no,
that.
no, 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 no. I can
You're
prove it to
assuming
you.
that.
Hold on one second. I'll pull an article
Okay.
for you. So shut the fuck up before you
Whoa,
answer
whoa,
it.
whoa. Calm down. Calm down, buddy.
Micah, shut the fuck up.
I didn't insult you. You guys
I'll
are
insult you. Shut the fuck
offensively.
up.
The
And I
violent
found.
now.
Shut up!
Equal training.
Okay. Uh. So I
Oh,
did find
look,
where.
another little MAGA chud that has to slur.
Right.
Tranny is a slur now. That's cute. I know
Are
I
you gonna
slurred,
let me
guys.
talk, MAGA?
We're wrong already. Why do you have to talk more? You
I'm
already
about
like
to say
realized
She
you
hasn't
were
been
something.
wrong.
proven wrong because I'm literally looking at ice.gov right now and it backs up what she said. So you're
Sure,
just a
pull it up.
dummy.
Pull it up, bud. If you're confident, pull it up.
Did
I
you
do.
pull
That's
it
what I
up?
thought.
No, you
That's
didn't.
what I
So
thought.
you don't know Dick. Just
That's what I
admit it.
thought.
I
I'm
do
looking at
see.
it right
Oh my
now.
fucking god! Shut
Oh, calm
up!
down.
Here, I got you. Go ahead,
Calm
boss.
Jesus!
down,
I do
Karen.
see on the Cato site where it says leaked. I don't understand how that's bad. It says new non-public data from ICE leaked to the
That means
Cato
unofficial.
Institute.
That means
So
not.
why is that?
It's not official.
Oh my god!
It's leaked data. I'm
From
sorry.
ICE.
Your sources trust me, bro.
That's good.
Your sources leaked data.
All right, let's
I'm
go
sorry.
to track reports then. Let's do that.
Go to the primary source.
Track immigration gets it from the
Yeah, so then
source.
just go to
It
where they get it from
compiles
then.
everything, fucker. God.
Calm down, Karen.
Okay.
So many
Oh, look at that. Oh.
same chart.
Oh. Oh, look at that.
It's the same pie chart.
Oh. Oh, what's that? Huh.
so I guess my question is,
Man.
those detainees, well,
Soul, was I talking to you? I don't think I was. Look at that. Oh my gosh, were you wrong?
No, I can pull it up if you want me to. I would love to educate you.
You're gonna, okay.
Just not realize your data was leaked. That you were
Oh my God. Why is it that all the people I'm coming up against with fucking immigration, one, don't trust the sources that I give them, even though it's shit like
You just
trackreport.org
realized it
and
was leaked
AP
data.
News. Shut the fuck up!
You know that about your own data.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm done.
Lastly, shut the fuck up. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Maga right over here. Right over here, Maga. Lawless, can I borrow your mixer real quick, please? And
That's
I'm
why
done
I
after
would.
this.
That's why I would deport you, McGriddle.
Shut the fuck up.
MAGA, shut up.
That's why I detain you.
I got you, Bacon. Give me a sec.
Oh,
Hang on, man.
so. No. You're good. You're good, dog. You're good. What did you just said, Maga?
I said,
You
yeah.
just said something
That's why I detain you.
because of my accent, right?
Just because you're stupid as fuck
Yo!
and funny looking.
Oh, see, MAGA has to go back to insulting. That's all they gotta do is insult.
Karen, weren't you just yelling? Shut
Look
the
at this
fuck
right
up.
over here.
That's all
Right,
they do is fucking
right over
insult
here.
All you
people's
were doing.
looks.
No. Shut the
Crying.
fuck up, boy.
You're
Shut the
crying.
fuck up, boy. Shut the fuck up, boy. Come around, boy. You're fucking sissy.
Oh no, Ching Chong got
Oh, ching chong go chung na
Another
chua ching
slur.
a slur too. Collecting them like Pokemon.
Well, that's because you're a fucking privileged, entitled white boy that needs to get fucked.
I'm not white. That needs to be what? Whoa.
Right over here.
That needs to be
That's my
raped?
proof.
Is that what you said?
That's a proof
No,
right there,
that's not
man.
what I
Shut the
said.
fuck
Of course, that's probably what you heard because you're MAGA.
Bacon, can I talk to him now?
No. One more thing. Go ahead and
Let him
insult.
stutter his way out of this. Let him stutter his way out of
Shut
this.
the fuck up, MAGA.
Lawless.
Hey, no
Let him.
insulting. No insulting.
No.
Let him stutter his way out. Get it out, bud. What are you trying to say?
No. What are you trying to say to me? I have my camera on.
We see you, bud. See you, trust me. We didn't.
No. Hey, let him go.
No. I'm not.
Dog Dad, like I said to
Protecting
you,
No.
please.
No. No. I don't want to listen to this shit.
Protecting you, Bacon. Daddy.
I'm
Dog,
ready.
if-
I'm gonna drop in. I'm
No,
just gonna
dog,
drop in.
He's your
dog,
daddy protecting
dog. Shut up, MAGA. If Bacon
you.
says let him
You
go,
guys are
let him go.
hilarious. You guys are fucking funny.
Shut the fuck up and let me talk.
Hey, you just.
If Bacon says let him go, as long as he doesn't do a TikTok slur.
Hey, Bacon, can I just
hold
give some numbers from ice.gov for this pequeño verga below me?
Yeah, let me just finish what I was saying.
Absolutely.
I do want Raffi and Broken to speak. Broken has been waiting patiently to speak, so I do want him to be able to. But Twisty, go ahead.
Okay, so directly from ice.gov, there's 18,043 convicted criminals, and there's 58,231 total detainees right now. That's not there was another 7,000, but right now it's at 58,231. So if you know how to, find a percentage, and I know math is very, very hard for MAGA, but you take the 18,043 and you divide it by 58,231, you get 30.9, which means there's 30.9 convicted criminals, which means there's 70.1 non-convicted
Actually,
people
when
that
you
have been detained
combine
by
convicted
ICE.
and
See, you couldn't even
charges,
fucking
you
let
get
me finish because I proved you
30%.
wrong. So you had to cry because I proved you wrong. Have a day.
Corrected you.
Next person. No, you didn't correct anything
I just
because
corrected
you're just a stupid ass. You
Maga,
can't
shut the
fucking
fuck
read.
up.
You'll be okay.
I know you
Dog,
will. It's okay. Misinformation is MAGA way.
Dog, right. I know you want to talk, so go ahead. I know that that you've had your hand up too. So
I appreciate it. All right, so let's get to again the hard questions. There, MAGA. Why did you vote for a guy that was found civilly liable for SA?
Because I liked his political policies, and that was meaningless to me since it was political persecution.
So you have no morals at all? Do you not have any women in your life?
I do. I'm just not that
I do.
gullible to
'Cause I
believe
do.
E. Jean Carroll says grape is sexy, and that
Where's your proof of that? Show us the proof.
the
I
proof where
want
she
proof.
said
I
grape is
want
sexy.
visual proof.
It came from her.
I
It came from her own
want
mouth.
visual proof.
It came from her own mouth. You want me to play the
I
clip?
want visual. No, I want visual proof. I'm not
Of
going to
what?
listen to your. I'm not going to
Of
listen to your
what?
trust me, bro bullshit.
Of what?
I'm not going to listen again. I'm not going to listen to your trust me, bro bullshit. I want visual proof.
I'm gonna step in for just a second. She did actually say it on an interview.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
I want visual proof. Again, I'm going to fucking say it again for the 10th millionth time. I
First of all,
want
I'm
visual
a friendly,
proof.
and I'm also a Democrat. I'm a friendly on this
Guys,
panel.
guys!
I'm telling you, she did say it.
She did say it.
Jesus
I think
Christ!
most people think of rape as being sexy.
Oh,
Most people think of
wow.
rape as being sexy. I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
Why don't you
Wow, dog.
why don't you play the whole clip?
Wait! You're not. Wait! Stop!
Said it.
You're
Why
not
don't you play the
playing
whole
the
clip?
entire fucking thing.
An interview with Anderson Cooper.
You are
Play
not
the whole clip.
Play the entire clip.
Moving the goalposts.
Play the entire clip.
She said clearly in what you said. She said most people, not her.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
Anderson Cooper says, I think most people think rape as a violent assault.
What?
I didn't drop him.
Of course
I
he did.
fucking dropped him because he's sitting here twisting the words.
He played the audio. How's he twisting the words?
Did you hear what she said?
Yeah, most people.
Not her.
How do you know she's
didn't
not
say
including
that.
herself?
Oh my
She
God.
said most people.
Well, can I just say, ask too?
No,
do you have any...
shut the fuck up.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You haven't been introduced anyway. Fuck, I am almost done with this tonight. I fucking can't.
I could be mean if you want.
I might have to have you be mean because I might be out for the night. This is
That's up to you. Just let me know.
Holy shit.
That's good. I'm here.
I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Go to the club, by the way. Welcome to the club, Lawless. Holy shit.
Shit.
So
I guess it's all my fault again.
No one said it
No,
was
it's
your
not
fault.
your.
God.
Literally, no one said that. We're not gonna.
It is your fault.
Hey, so anyone who,
I'm done.
Bacon, please, for the love of
fucking
everything I love.
done. I'm done.
I'll leave.
All right, so we got some people. If you want to have a pity party, that's fine. If you want to leave, I'm not gonna start having this weird empathic type of situation where people are trying to get some kind of empathy about something that didn't happen. Now, there are spots open. There are people in the requests. I'm gonna bring up everybody who I see in these requests. Literally
Rafi,
every
can I ask you a
person that I
question,
see.
Rafi?
No, you have to wait, please.
Okay.
I appreciate you. You
Yep.
will be able to. I promise.
Thank you.
All right, real quick with the new people that just came in, I'm gonna introduce y'all. I did try to get that last person, Johnny, but you just dropped out. So if you want to come back up, please request up. Anybody else want to come up? Put it down a little. You know what I'm saying? Requests. Press the invite button. Whatever you gotta do. Ja, see you on the left of me, real quick. Could I just get your age state? Who you voted for one time?
74. I live between Oregon and California. I voted for the prosecutor and not the fucking stupid ass criminal. Holy shitballs.
All right, cool.
Is America...
Calm down. Next person.
Ja.
Calm down, Ja.
Yeah, hey, we gotta just introduce everybody, Ja, and then we go person to person. So just give me a second, all right?
Yo.
Real Democrat. I know you've been up here for a minute. Age state, who you voted for? Same from you.
Yeah, 39, New Jersey, Donald Trump. I didn't vote for the horrible liar prosecutor. Holy shitballs.
Okay, cool. I appreciate you. Now, real quick, I am going to hand it off to Slay. That's the host. The host is going to speak to the MAGA here on the panel. And then from their job, we're going to hand it directly to you because I know you want to say something. All right, so it's going to go host, speaking to a real Democrat, and then Ja, it's you afterward. Go ahead.
All right. Real Democrat voted for Trump.
Yes, that's correct.
Why did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, because I can't even recognize my own party anymore. They're not Democrats anymore. Hence why I am a real Democrat.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That
And you
would
enjoy
get that kind of
what
reaction?
Trump's doing? You enjoy what Trump's doing to the country?
I don't think he's doing what you guys think he's doing. You guys live in fear and completely miserable all day, every day. I also don't agree with everything he's doing either.
What do you mean we live in fair? I mean, this is
Fear.
the
Fear.
yeah, no
He said
shit.
fair.
If you're gonna play like that, I'm just gonna drop your punk.
Dude, I really thought you
I'm
thought
about
I-
done with the shit for the fucking night. So you want to play that kind of game? We can play that fucking.
I didn't
game.
think you heard what I
So-
said.
So here's the fucking deal, fucker.
You hear how miserable you guys are? It's crazy, man.
You're a MAGA. You
Like
ain't
Trump's
never been
doing
no
this to you
goddamn
guys?
Democrat. You.
I am a Democrat.
Yeah.
I'm not
think
one of you
so.
guys, but I'm a Democrat.
Trump's over here, motherfucking stretching our fucking constitution to the fucking max, and you enjoying that, right? That's funny.
Well, you guys go to the max. You live in fear, like I said, and yeah, your guys.
How
I don't
is
know
it?
if you're.
How is it?
Go ahead.
Oh,
You
how
wanna
is
talk?
it so? How is it so much fear that he's trying to fucking break the Constitution?
But like, listen how miserable you are, dude. Like, I'm a stranger on TikTok.
Yeah, I am fucking miserable. You know why?
Yeah,
I can't
I
afford.
know.
It's hard to fucking live in this fucking country at this fucking moment.
How was
You
it under
can't
the Biden
fucking afford
administration? Was
shit.
it tough too?
Oh, it was getting a lot fucking better.
Oh, what was getting better?
Prices were starting to come down on things.
Oh, can you show
we
me
didn't
that?
Have fucking we didn't have fucking tariffs that were jacking up the fucking.
Can you
price
show
of
me
every
grocery
goddamn
prices going
fucking-
down?
Did
Or
I
do you want
say
me to just
grocery
trust you?
prices? I said the prices of some things were going down.
Like what?
Well, like, the price of fuel, which that went ahead and made the price of the rest of the inflation start to slow. So that way we weren't having our grocery prices increasing every goddamn fucking month like that fucking shit is now.
We had the most expensive fuel in history under Joe Biden.
Was that his fault?
It was July 2022, my friend.
Was that his fault?
Whose fault was it?
No, it was not July 2022.
Whose fault was it?
Oh, okay. Well, here, let's go ahead and let's explore how that
Whoa,
happened.
whoa, stutters. Go ahead.
You know what? Go fuck
Yes.
yourself.
Have the day you deserve.
Who made a deal with Oprah?
You just got a boot in your goddamn ass because that's the American fucking way. Don't ever come back here again.
All right, we got two new people. I think three, but Mysterion, Mysterion, that's the Hans. Ocean, you there?
What? Huh? Hey, host, you're a fucking retarded pussy, bro.
Bye.
Cry harder.
I appreciate you so much, Master. So, Ocean, back to you.
I thought I was
You
listening.
want to somehow start? No, you good. You want us to drop you down?
Yeah, I was just wanted to listen.
No problem. I got you. I'll drop you right down. No problem. Appreciate you listening. Appreciate you supporting. Zim, are you there? Nope. Zim eating left. You will. Are you there?
How you doing? I think Trump is a really good president. He did been done real good compared to the other president. So I'm down for him. I'm gonna vote for him again. And he did more than the other president, and he capitalist. So what a capitalist do? See, a capitalist ain't gonna give you handouts. You gotta work for it. You know what I'm saying? The
Okay.
more you
So
learn, the more you earn. Make that money.
Real quick, you will. Okay, you will. I ain't trying to. I didn't mean to mute you. Just a couple things. First thing, we can't really hear you. You got to get a little closer to your mic or something. You sound a little mumbly. And second thing, we just need your age, state, and who you voted for, real quick.
Oh, so
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, with Sly.
So I'm not really sure what's been going on with everybody else, but I just wanted to say I was gonna take a little breather, but everybody else left, and I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. So it's me, you, and Rappy, and I love you, Slay.
I appreciate it.
I'm here. Hey, you can
And we
count me
also
in.
got Bacon. Bacon is definitely our support person.
I was gonna say, don't forget Mysterion also, but Mysterion just being quiet.
Yeah, Mysterion. Shit.
I'm over here just living in an apocalyptic wasteland. You probably saw my city on the news. It's on fire.
Yep, we've seen that. Are you far enough away from it?
Closer than I'd like to be, but far enough. I'm not in an evacuation zone yet.
That's good. That's good.
It's like across the street from one, so I'm at work right now.
A question for everybody. Did Trump address that forest fires yet?
Nope, not that I know of.
No, I haven't heard anything from that mouth.
It took
And
our representative till today to say anything.
Yeah, the only fires I know that he addressed was the ones in Canada where he was going to put tariffs on them because we were getting their smoke.
damn it. I have a question, Mysterion. Did any federal assistance coming from this administration comes to your area yet?
Hasn't yet. So our representative Bumgardner, and yes, he's a bum. Uh, didn't was campaigning all weekend while this was going on. Didn't say anything until this morning. He said he's going to speak to DHS, the head of DHS, to try to get some funding. But as far as now, no funding has come. We've gotten some aid from Canada and from California in the form of like personnel and stuff, but that's about it.
Like I said, I'm from California, and we are gladly to help our neighbors.
Yeah, I'm from. I grew up in California. I was actually there last week visiting my new nephew and going to a wedding.
And I'm gonna say this to everybody in here, to everybody in the panel. If like for example, MAGA comes after me, let them be. I'm fine with it. I'm fine. Like I said to Lawless when Lawless, I know you're in the comments. I know you're not feeling well right now. How if MAGA is pointing fingers at me? How many fingers are pointing back at them?
Yeah, actually, Megan, I really respect you for that. Like taking it on the chin and just being like, "Nah, I'm ready to actually debate you on the facts." Like, I do find it a little disingenuous when someone like tries to stand up and say, "No, no, I'm going to protect you." It's like Bacon's his own man. If he wants help, he can ask for it. But if he's asking to like face this person, like we should respect his wishes and let him be that person to make that decision for himself.
And I'm putting myself on camera for one point. If you're gonna say something derogatory towards me, by all means, man up.
Yeah, it's a reflection of themselves, not of you.
Like Slay, I'm gonna say this to you also and to everybody in here. After we finish this debate, after we put down our phones, this whole MAGA things are gone. That's the way I see it. When we sleep at night, snap a finger, they're gone. And Dog Dad knows me, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go to Dog Dad. Dog Dad. Well, before I met all of you guys, if Dog Dad had been suspended his account, I let him use one of my backup, and I know how he is towards me because he knows how evil this Macedonian nuts towards me. They can use the R word, like one of those MAGA supporters that is down the comments earlier, and I don't mind them. Like I said, I am so proud that I have a disability. I didn't ask for it, but I have it. I'm gonna run with it. Like I said to everybody in here that has a disability, don't take your disability as a hinder to your talent. Take that as a challenge, as your heart.
Uh, Bacon, I don't know if you know this. My fiance got one this weekend. Anybody with a disability like yours, she has one just like that. She was able to get a free national park pass for her entire life. It's free and it lets you get in any national park for your life. So if that's a thing you like to do, it's going to national parks. Go. Do you just
Boy,
go
I'll be
next
right
time you
back.
go to? Yeah, next time you go to a national park and the park rangers there at the stand and ask to you to pay, just be like, hey, I have a disability, I want a free pass, and they'll have you sign something, and then you get a free pass.
Okay, thank you. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
My hearing aid is collapsing. I'll be right back, Sway, as well. If you are still here, I'm gonna rotate a little bit.
But I've had to be up at like 2 in the morning looking for my fiance's hearing aids, tearing apart the house. But I love it.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah, sounds even better
All
now.
right, cool. All right. What do you call this? In my hearing aid, I'll explain my hearing aid first. I'm gonna put my face on it. My hearing aid is paired to my phone, so it drains battery. So and it hurts a little bit when somebody's yelling and screaming on their top of their lungs, but I got used to it, and I'm gonna tell you a story. It's like since we are kind of I'm gonna say this in a political manner as well. Um, I wear hearing aids. Anyways, lawless, you're not. Anyways, I'm gonna say this. Uh, Sometimes my hearing aid malfunction, and I work at retail, and I can lip read. Every time my hearing aid malfunctions, once I don't hear, I can sense that what the customer is saying to my back is, why am I there? I cannot literally hear anything. I accepted that challenge. Literally 18 years of my life being a retail worker. Yeah.
Sorry for all that background noise. I thought I was muted.
No worries. And to the MAGA people in here that okay with the tariff, 2 days ago, all the companies, not the people that was affected by the tariff, get their tariff refund. Guess what? Amazon received $640 million of tariff refund. Imagine that. He didn't give you any tariff refunds. He gave it to the billionaires. Incoming.
Can listen to one of my lives.
I'm going upstairs.
Hi.
Give me another
Yeah.
7 hours.
Hello.
I'll wait to be introduced.
Can I introduce Twisted?
Go for it.
Slay, should I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Robin. Age, state who you voted for. Robin, asking you a question. Robin, age, state, who did you vote for?
Oh, I thought I was off mute. Age is 56, state Pennsylvania. I voted for Kamala Harris.
Oh, thank you for that. Any statement that you want to give to the panel?
Well, yeah, MAGA must go. They have to go. We need to bring back some decorum to this country, and we need to bring back checks and balances in our Congress, and we need to bring back just some stability. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an outrage. This guy has completely ruined our country. And then there's TikTok lives about are white people racist, and that we should never be having these. Well, these conversations maybe need to be had, but we need to be getting back to a level of decorum in this country. And this administration has made a mockery of our country at this point. We have he has no diplomacy skills. He's completely going over to Iran and and then threatening them week after week, and then he's pulling back on the threats. I mean, he's sending us in a tailspin, and this needs to stop. The American people have anxiety at this point. We don't need that. I mean, does anyone else have something to say? Like, he completely is reinventing COVID again. Like, it wasn't his fault. Like putting Dr. Fauci on the stand with the Senate. That is disgusting to me. And Dr. Fauci was trying to save our lives. And thank God they came up with the vaccine. Then he took the vaccine, and then he's trying to say the vaccine's bad. Like, he is a con artist. And we need to these people that follow him are in a literal cult.
He don't listen to experts. He's an expert.
Yeah. He is not the expert on anything. Not diplomacy. He ripped up everything Obama did. He ripped up the pandemic playbook that Obama put in place. Obama said that he used it as a bookend, and then he completely ripped up the GCPOA, which was the agreement that was in place with Iran. And now we're in this complete, ridiculous, unconstitutional war. I have no words for the people that support him at this point. I just don't understand how you're supporting this man. Like he gives me anxiety every day. I listen to the news, then I stop listening, then I listen again to see keep abreast of what's going on. And now he said he's going to bomb them, and then now he pulled back from bombing them. The stock market's going up and down because of his ridiculousness. He knows exactly what he's doing, but I think he doesn't even know what he's doing. His puppet masters are telling him what to do, because from the time he came down those escalators, they were like, "You're our guy to be the puppet for our white supremacist agenda." Period. I'll land.
Oh, good God. C19. Hey, Stacey.
55, New York, voted for Trump. I voted for Donald Trump.
Oh, why'd you vote for Trump?
Because he promised me he's going to make the country great for me and for you and for everybody. Make it safe.
How's that going?
How's that going for you?
Very
No,
good.
stop.
I'm very
No.
good.
Anybody interrupts me, I will drop you. Promise 100%. We're going to stop all this. You said it's going well. Well, how the fuck is that going? It's not going well.
It is for me.
How's it going well for you?
Because I can walk down the street and I get hurt from the people that before I come over here and do people harm and rob people and taking people's money and house. They were taking the people's apartments, Venezuelans, overtaking apartment from the people, like in Colorado.
Hey, wait. Let me put a couple points at you. First off, you live in New York. Thank you, Mandani.
Mandami didn't do nothing. He came in too late. Trump already straightened up the country.
No. And
how long Mandami's been the mayor? Can you tell me how long he's been the mayor?
About 8 months.
Okay, now what happened? How long Trump been in office?
Trump hasn't done anything for New York.
No. How long he's been in office?
He's been there for 1.5 years and hasn't done anything.
Thank you. And now, who was the mayor before Mandami?
I don't fucking know.
Trump had to straighten up.
I don't live there.
Trump had to straighten up.
But
for lying.
Trump didn't do anything. So Trump wants to make Venezuela part of the United States. So that would mean that they can just come here. That means, then that means all those Venezuelan people that you don't want to be here, they can just jump on a plane and come here with no problem. They don't have
No.
Yeah,
those people they were taken back as criminals. Criminals were taken out and brought back to their country.
No, you're wrong.
It's okay. Whatever Trump wants.
70% of the people Trump. 70% of the people that ICE took into custody had zero criminal fucking background. Nothing.
Okay, then that's good. We need people like that.
Those are the people that Trump is deporting.
I don't know. I didn't see. I know they were the ones I seen that they pew the police officers in Manhattan and beat up on the cops too. They were from Venezuela and they were taken away. Remember? The young guy, 16 years old man from Venezuela, he was told you gotta pew
Where are
the
you
cops
from?
in New York.
Where is he
New
from?
York. I'm from New York.
Like where are your people?
From New
Told
York.
y'all, I'm not dealing with that. No, I'm not dealing with the talking over me. That's just not going to happen.
That's the way I like it, man. That's the way you gotta stand. You see, this is the reason why people get mad at me, because you gotta put
you're
people in check.
You're just Fruit Loops. I mean, dude, you got it all fucking wrong. Trump ain't doing anything
Where are you
to help
from?
you. Trump.
Where are you?
Trump doesn't even like you. I live in Missouri.
Where are you from, host? Jose, where are you
I live in
from?
Missouri.
Ah, you
Missouri.
don't know nothing about New York, so you cannot tell
Wha-
me about New York.
Um, I live in one of the most violent cities in America.
It don't matter. Well, okay, but in New York it was bad at one time, and it's straightened up now.
Okay, at one time, my city is worse than New York.
It's okay.
It's okay. I
What
thought
is it?
Trump was
Why? What
making
is it?
things
Blue state or
safer.
green? Or what state is it? A blue state or green state or red state?
It's a red state.
Okay, that explains it. Why?
It's a Republican state. That
Exactly.
explains why it's violent.
Yeah, because people are
So
upset with Trump. They want to make it look bad.
no, my state was violent before Trump took office too.
I know. That's why you can't blame Trump for what's going on. But in New York, I
Well,
blame Trump for
well,
making New
if
York great.
if this is a red state, that means my governor wouldn't be fighting him, so he would be able to do anything he wants in my state. Why isn't he fixing the problem? Where's
But
he? Why is he not fixing it?
it's the people. It's the people. It's not the mayor. It's not the governor. It's not the president. It's the people. So we gotta stand our ground and put people in check. If you believe that Trump is great, you gotta put these people in check.
But Trump's
You
not
gotta
great.
let
He
them know you
started a
can't. I'm not the
war.
one you want to mess with.
He started a war. He made all your
What?
prices go up even more
What war
expensive.
he started? He ain't started no war. What war he started?
In Iran.
That been since in 1978.
No, it has
He
not.
started that one. It's
Have,
been happening since
when
1978.
when was the last time we dropped bombs on Iran before Donald Trump?
I believe before Trump, I think Kamala and Joe Biden said you better not. If not, they were going to get theirs. And I believe Obama did the same thing.
No.
So
Obama did a peace deal with them.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know he gave them
and
billions.
under that deal, they were holding their agreement. They were not enriching uranium until Trump came in and threw the deal in the trash can, and then they
No,
started enriching uranium. Yes. Oh, yeah. You don't know anything, my friend.
because remember it
Matter of
was supposed to
fact,
be for
a matter of
energy,
fact,
not for
you're with what country are you from?
New York, United States.
No, no. You have an accent. What country
So
are you
what? You have
from?
an accent too. Are you from Texas?
No, I told you I'm in Missouri. I don't have no
No, because you
accent,
sound
fucker.
like what those people from England. What the hell they call those Irish people? Irish. You got an Irish accent,
Oh, I don't care. That's my my
but it's okay.
my ancestors come from Ireland, so I'm happy with that. That's all right. So, what
Well,
country
then you
did you
got
come
there. You
from?
go. So I'm an
What country did
American.
you come from?
I didn't.
No,
What you
you're an
mean?
immigrant. You came from another
No,
country.
I'm
You have
not
an
an
accent.
immigrant. I'm a New York citizen, born and raised in New York.
Oh,
55
you
years
lying your
already.
ass off. So,
Okay. But anyway, let's keep it real, man. Let's keep Trump in office for 2028.
oh Jesus Christ! Would anybody else like to speak to this man real quick?
Yeah, I'd like to chime in if you don't mind.
I have to introduce you. Age, state, and who you voted for.
Yeah, I'm 43. I live in Kansas, and I voted for Kamala Harris.
Oh no.
All right.
Well, yeah.
Let me just make sure let me make sure any of my mods didn't have their hand up before you came in. Twisted, do you know if anybody wanted to speak before he came up?
I didn't see anybody with their hand up.
All right. Go ahead. You can go ahead, Red.
Yeah, I just like to say I was standing in my kitchen listening to the C19 fella talk, and you've got a lot of things wrong there, buddy. You really think Donald Trump made New York better? That's wrong. Donald Trump is a crook. He's a
Are you
felon.
from New York? What state
Huh?
are you from? Where are you from?
Well, I currently live in Kansas, but I've lived all over, and I have lived in New York. But
How many or how long ago you lived in New York?
about 5 years ago,
And what borough?
Brooklyn.
Okay. 5 years
Okay.
ago. Oh, that was when, wasn't that 5 years ago? Who was in office 5 years ago? In the White House?
You talking about the convicted felon?
No, 5 years ago. Not
Yeah,
4 years ago. 5 years ago.
the convicted felon. Is that what you're talking about?
N- I didn't know Joe Biden he was a convicted felon.
I thought you were
Well, it
referring to
depends
your
on
buddy.
how long ago, 5 years ago, you're talking about. Because in 2021, there was also Trump for a little bit.
There wasn't no Trump. It was
See,
Joe
you don't even know
Biden,
who it
Obama.
was.
Obama, Joe Biden, and Kamala.
That's
So,
misinformation. Obama hasn't been president since January of 2017.
Y'all believe that, huh? Okay.
I mean, you can leave your conspiracy theories off the live.
I'm not conspiracy theory, but anyway,
Saying
Trump
that
has made it
Obama was
great.
president in 2021 is a conspiracy theory.
But he talking about 2021, 5 years ago, right? So was it Trump in office at the time? No, it was Joe Biden. When people thought they could just go running around and take whatever they want, and then they will be released from jail. Remember? Oh, let them free. It was no more than
What?
$1,000. You could set them free. I remember.
What
I'm
are
kind
you
of lost.
talking about?
Sir, that's a state law or a city law. The federal government, including the president, has no notion on petty crime like that. Like they don't do that.
Christ.
No, it could have fooled me.
Could have fooled you. I think a lot of things can fool you. I agree.
But anyway, let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real. Let's
Keep
keep
it real.
coming off. Let's keep coming
C19,
off.
you seem very gullible. I think you fail to understand the caliber of man that's in office right now. He certainly doesn't deserve, nor has he earned any of the respect that people possibly entertain giving the man. The dude is literally a crook. He's a con man, and you being from New York, you should know that.
Well, I've been in New York long enough to know that he's not really that way.
I'm not sure which.
What makes you think he's like that? Can you tell me or prove any you have any proof that you can tell me that he is what you claiming for him to be? Or you accusing him of being?
That he's a felon and he's a con man?
How is that?
Well, that's common knowledge, sir.
Well, like he's a felon because he was convicted of 34 felonies.
And can you prove that?
Yeah. If you just Google Trump convicted of felonies,
I don't believe
it'll come
in
up.
Google. I don't believe in Google.
You don't believe in Google?
No,
okay,
I
AP
don't.
News, NPR.
Well, if
Fox
you go
News,
to
MSNBC, ABC.
New York, if you go to the New York criminal law and everything, then you can actually look up and see that he has 12 charges of ledger entries, 11 charges of checks payable, and 11 invoices, all that to cover up hush money that he was charged with. Those are his 34 felonies. 12 plus 11 plus 11 is 34.
Wow.
Those are the 34 felonies he was charged with. He was actually charged with more, but he only got convicted of 34.
But also, C19, you said you don't believe in Google. Like, when I say Google, you do understand, like, when you Google something, it gives you, like, different websites, and then you go to that website. You don't, like, Google doesn't give you the info. I mean, I guess the AI overview, if you want to take that, but even that will show you the source where it gets it from. So, like, you understand Google isn't a reporting source. Like, when I say Google it, it means you can look up multiple websites that report on this. AP News, MSNBC, like, I don't know how you don't know that he's not a convicted felon.
Yeah,
it's kind of wild.
He is not. He is not. I don't believe in that.
So you don't believe in what? What is that? When you say you don't believe in that, what do you not believe in?
I just don't believe any of those charges.
11 invoices for legal services, 11 checks paid, and 12 ledger entries. These are his 12 felonies, his 34 felonies. I mean, you don't have to believe in it. That doesn't mean that it's not true. That just means that
Well,
you're a denier of the justice system, and that
okay.
seems to be a you problem.
Okay, my question to y'all, since you want me to believe this, what you're showing me, when was the first time, or how many times have a man landed on the moon?
I don't know how many times. What was the
No
first time? It
one.
was like the
What is the reference
60s.
of moon landing to felonies?
Yeah, it's completely irrelevant.
No, I want to know. Do any of you know what year was the first man landed on the moon?
Holy
Many of you don't
fuck.
know. You're still too young. You're probably like on the 30s. You don't know.
Yeah, I am. Can I ask you a question? Where do you get your information from? Like, how do you get information?
It's just like, I don't like Google. I don't.
No. I'm not talking about Google. Well, again, Google's not a news source. It's just a search engine. But like, where do you get your information? Do you read it? Are you just like your neighbor tells you, "Hey, this happened yesterday," and then you
No, I like
believe
to
him?
hear it from the. I like to hear it from the horse's mouth. I hear it from Trump coming out of Trump, and I gotta believe him.
So if Trump says it, then it's true.
Correct.
Okay, so Trump
Oh,
recently
Jesus
said
Christ.
prior to the reflecting pool that it was unpenetrable. It could not be ripped. You could take a knife or a machete and you could not damage it. But now he is saying that someone took a knife or an X-Acto knife and cut a 300-foot gash in it. So which statement do you believe is true from Trump? The first one or the second one?
The second one.
Why is it the second one more true? Because you said you believe it if Trump says it. Trump first said it couldn't be cut. So why is the second one more believable?
Because he gave it a try and it worked, so he's got to tell it like it is.
But he said, but no, I'm saying he first said that what he was going to paint on it was impenetrable. It could not be cut with a knife. Now he's saying it is cut by a knife. So which
Right,
statement
but you
is true?
said
Because
they're
he's
good.
contradicting himself.
But depending on the knife, if it's a sharp knife, it's a butter knife,
No,
depending.
he said it couldn't be cut, period. He didn't say depending on the knife. He said, period, it could not be cut. Now
Because I
he's saying
cannot use
someone
the
cut
butter
it.
knife. Look, I try to cut a steak with a butter knife, it would not work.
Again, he didn't say, oh, you couldn't cut it with a butter knife, but you can cut it with another knife. He said it couldn't be cut, period. End of story. A butter knife or the sharpest knife in the world, a katana. He said it could not be cut. So again, which statement is true, the first one or the second one?
C19, I definitely accidentally muted you. I apologize. Come off mute to answer that question. I accidentally muted you.
I go with the second one.
Why do you go with the second one versus the first one?
Because it seemed like the first time he said it just to say it, but this time he tried it out and it worked, so he had to change his mind because he already tested it.
Okay, so what you're saying is sometimes he just says things and lies. So then why do you believe him if you can just
He didn't
admit it that he
lie.
says things to lie? You just said
No,
he just said it because he
He
just said it. He
said
didn't
that he
know.
says, and then he says the first time, but the second time he tried it.
No, he didn't try it. He said someone else did. So he first said you could not cut the reflecting pool seal with a knife or any sort of device. Any device could not be cut. Impossible. Now he's saying someone did cut it. So if you believe that what Trump is saying is true and he only says the truth, then how do you reconcile the two differences? Because he's saying conflicting statements.
Because he said it the truth. He said the truth. He said it the second time, right? You say
Okay,
he somebody tried it.
so my point is that he the first time said it and he was lying because it was not
No, he
true.
wasn't
right?
lying.
What is it called if you say something that's not true? Is that called a lie?
Not really.
Not really. What
Because
is
people
it
could
called
tell
then?
you the truth. The people could lie to you by telling you the truth. This is why we,
People? Yeah.
What?
So Trump lied to you about telling the truth. I'm just pointing out the fact that you take only what Trump says as fact, and that he said conflicting statements, so you don't know what is fact. And then
Just
you
like he
agreed that
says.
his first statement was a lie, but you can't even agree that a lie is not telling the truth. So what is not
because
telling the
sometimes
truth
the
called?
truth it could be a lie.
Sometimes if you don't tell the truth, what is that called?
If you don't tell the truth,
Yeah, what is that called?
I don't understand. If sometimes you tell the
Okay.
truth,
Here. How about I put it this way? Can you define what a lie is?
A lie is when it's a lie, but in this case,
No, that's circular. What is a
okay.
lie?
My question to y'all.
No, not a question. What
No,
is
no,
a
no,
lie? Just
no.
answer.
I don't.
I'm gonna
Like I
let you. Okay,
said,
I will start muting you if you don't. Hey, just answer the question. It's a simple question. What is a lie?
it's a lie is when someone can prove that the other one lied. So if you
That
lied to me, then someone else can prove that
again
you
using
lied.
circular. You can't use the when you're defining a word. You can't use the word in the definition. Like if I were to say, "What is an apple?" Well, an apple is an apple that is from a tree. You're like, no, that you're using the same term. Like, no, what is a lie? Without using lie in the definition, define what a lie is.
If somebody tells me Kamala's black, and when we all know that she's not, she lied to us, right? She
Oh
lied
my
to
That's
me.
God!
not a
Now you're
lie.
going racist.
Huh?
Yeah. I don't know if he's equipped for this.
Really
Well,
quick,
she
guys, I
said she
just
was
want to
black,
point out
right?
that hang on a second, 219. I just want to point out everybody that Slay said that he's going to end in about 20 minutes.
Sounds good. Thanks, Twisted.
No problem, bro.
All right.
I'm done,
After
Rafi.
you're
I'm done.
done.
I goodbye.
Okay.
But anyway, let's keep it real, man. Let's be happy about the country's.
Hey, C19, I don't mean to mute you, but I had to mute you because the host was saying something. Slay, was he trying to say something?
Yeah, Mysterio got it for me. I was gonna tell Mysterio when he got done to let you know because you had your hand up first.
Oh, beautiful. I appreciate you. So two things. C9, well, three things now. C19, one, you're muted. Come off mute. Second thing, C19, I want to be very clear to you. Uh, again, how you feel about things is valid, right? Objectively, right, as far as the truth goes, you're wrong. That's unfortunate, right? And it is what it is. It's not, and that's not debatable, right? But I get that you don't agree with the system and you want to agree with Trump and you think that he's telling the truth. I understand that. But objectively, unfortunately, given this data, the statistics, and the current courts, you're wrong. That it just is what it is. We're not going to debate that. We're not going to go back and forth on that. Um. Second, just because we're going to put this to sleep really fast for UC19, regardless of what Trump said, as far as like cutting anything, Trump drove his motorcade through that reflecting pool, right? Which is right up there. Twisted has an image up there, up on the screen if you look up. He drove through it, right, causing damage to the property that he said needed to be fixed, which didn't need to be fixed, right? He tried to fix a problem that didn't exist, and then ended up damaging the problem that he didn't need to fix. So again, it is what it is. I'm not really one for debating on that kind of thing. It's just just here to state facts. Um, C19, I do want to make it very clear you are still on mute, just in case. And we do have a couple of new people. I want to go ahead and introduce them. We do only have 20 minutes, so I want to give them a chance to speak before we move on. Wait, what? Are you there?
So my question to y'all: when Trump said he's gonna make America great,
He
C19,
was talking to
C19,
me,
C19.
C19. He was talking to me. Okay,
Yep.
yes, I'm
So,
here. And
yep, perfect. Can we just get your age date, who you voted for?
yes, I'm 58. I'm in Oklahoma, and I voted for Harris.
Beautiful. I appreciate you. And then, real quick, I want to make sure, did we introduce Kids Techie Dad
No.
I'm 47, Illinois, and Trump.
and Trump? Beautiful. So, here's what's about to happen. Well, let me ask a question for the Slay. Would you like to address the MAGA, or is it too close to end? You just want to run it?
Let's just go ahead and run it.
Okay. So, I'm going to hand it off to Wait. Wait, you had your hand up for a minute, so I'm going to let you say what you got to say. And then I would like to hand it over to Kids or C19, whomever, as they are both MAGA. I would like them to say what they got to say, but specifically Kids has been up here. So it's going to be Wait What, and then Kids, and then we'll continue the panel. Y'all go ahead.
Okay, this was for C19. I was wondering, do you know how much this individual has enriched himself since he's been in office? And not only that, just recently, Capital One has frozen a number of their accounts because they're saying they may be affiliated with corruption. So this gentleman has done a lot for himself, but nothing for you. So why do you still follow this individual? And you didn't answer the other individual's question about where are you from, because he was trying to find out where exactly are you from, and would you, and if you're going to get caught up in these ICE raids.
Well, first of all, he asked me where I'm from. I told him I'm from New York. That's all I have to say, because I am. I don't need to give no explanation about what people want to know. First of all. Second of all, this crap about Trump money being frozen by the company you just mentioned. I can't remember the name of the company. But
Yeah,
then
Capital
again,
One.
Capital One.
Capital One. Okay, now I know. Yeah, Capital One. Okay, but then again, that is false. That's not truth. Second of all, Trump got enriched. Trump is rich because he invested in in his properties. He bought property. He bought properties. He invested into property, and a lot of that money that he took from the terrorist money from the terrorists, that money was given to those who needed the money to feed their kids and to feed themselves when the government shutdown took place.
What?
Yep.
This is why my name is Wait What? Because of what you just said, sir.
Yes, and
No,
he
no.
took that terrorist money that
What
it was
happened
taken, that it was
is,
frozen. He says, "No, Americans, we're not
sir,
going to give American money to outside."
sir. No. The money from the tariff is going back to these big corporations, and they're getting billions of dollars, and I guarantee you they're not going to pass it down to you. So now they raise the prices on their products, and now they're getting a bonus on top of that. What do you think they're going to do with that money,
That's why a lot of
sir?
companies are coming. That's why a lot of these car dealers are coming back to New United States, because the tariffs come from them benefiting of United States, and they don't want to pay the taxes. So now they're going to have to pay the taxes because they're going to be here. So now they won't be no longer be terrorists charge on them because they are.
Sir, you are living a pipe dream, because what they're going to do is take and update their automation in their factories. And that's going to be more people out of work. And then they're going to give crazy bonuses to their high executives. And it is never going to roll down to the employees.
There's also zero companies that are coming back over here.
They are coming, and this is why he saved the black jobs and Spanish jobs.
There's zero companies.
Resorts when he says that they were taking the black jobs. Remember those illegals were taking over the black jobs.
Name a black job, sir. Sir, please name a black job.
I mean, I'm saying not only when he said, "Well, you're gonna have to ask Trump." I know what Trump meant by that when they're taking the black jobs, the American jobs.
Guys, please let's take turns, please.
So no one's listening to me. That's absolutely fine. We got 12 minutes. Wait, what? I appreciate you. I do apologize. I tried to get your attention for a little bit there. We do have to move on just because we have a couple other people, and Bacon has been waiting patiently to speak. So, I'm going to pass it off. Well, first I'm gonna introduce Clown. Clown, are you there? Alright, type shit. Clown, if you show back up, we'll introduce you. Otherwise, we're gonna drop you if you can't speak up for too long. Just so you know, Bacon. Mind you, you know what I'm saying? It's coming to the close, so try to keep it hasty. Bacon, say what you gotta say, and then we're gonna move on to kids, Tucky, Dad. You don't go after Bacon, alright? Run that.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna piggyback for wait what just said. Amazon received 2 days ago. 2 days ago, Amazon received 640 million on the tariff refund. He didn't give it to the people that suffered under his administration, but he gave it to the company that is rich. And guess what? Amazon didn't release any statement that they will give it back to the people. While the people are suffering on this economy. And by the way, and I'm gonna land my plane over here. Did he promise no new wars? But right now, he's going back and forth. Oh, I'm gonna boom boom this Iran. No. Wait. I will talk to Iran. No. Iran said no. We didn't have any talk. Right now, Iran, we're still in a war. And by the way, yes, I'm calling it a war because Donald Trump is tackling. Last Saturday, he said what he said is, I'm gonna boom boom all the manufacturing in Iran. Oh shit! I get the timer now. I'm gonna land my plane now. Sorry.
Alright, kids, techie dad, say what you wanted to say.
I just didn't know if you guys had any questions for me since I'm opposition.
That's valid. Anybody got a mega question for kids, techie dad?
Do you still support him?
I don't know if I support him, but I do support the Republican Party. And that's
Okay.
why I voted for Trump, because he wasn't a Democrat.
That's it for me.
Beautiful. Anybody else got a question for kids, new mega on the panel?
Sure, I'll ask him one. Kid, do you have an issue with him, being the representative, the leader of the Republican Party currently, violating the Constitution?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I know that the Democrats live and die by the Constitution, but I mean, you guys earlier were talking about him being a felon. It doesn't bother me that he's a felon, because I'm not. In fact, I've never been a criminal, but I have got friends that are felons, and I mean, they're really good people. And you guys always throw up that he's a felon. The only question I have for you guys is, where does it say in the Constitution that a felon can't be president?
It doesn't say in the Constitution a felon can't be
That's what I
president, but
thought.
at the same time, many Republican states don't allow felons to vote. So it's interesting that the Republican Party would, platform and have their candidate be a felon when they don't believe that the felons have rights to participate in our democracy.
Okay, I can understand that, but I mean, the highest power. Go ahead. Sorry.
Can I tag in?
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason why we don't want a felon
Wait a second.
is
I'm
because
so sorry. It was Critter, and then you can go wait. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Is it me? Are you passing to me?
Yep. Go ahead, Critter, and wait is after you.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Hang on, Critter. Critter, give me 1 second.
Okay, go ahead, Ralph. Go ahead, Ralph.
Yeah, Mysterion, were you trying to finish what you were saying first?
Oh yeah, the last thing I was just gonna say is that the felon we got is for election stuff, an election crime. So it is interesting that we have a guy who committed a felon to get the presidency, and now he's the president again.
Okay, and your point is? Again, where does it say in the Constitution that a felon can't be president?
I mean, again, the
Alright,
point is that this
just to
man.
clarify, because
Go for it.
it seems to be getting backwards here. Mr. Ryan is simply pointing out the hypocrisy and the irony in the situation, not necessarily pointing out the illegality or the justification of it within the courts. Alright, so we're gonna give it back to Critter. Mr. Ryan, please correct me if I'm wrong. Mr. Ryan was just pointing that out. Critter, run that, and then wait. You are after Critter. Go ahead.
All right. I heard something that you said too. Oh, because it wasn't a Democrat. All right. Let me ask you something. What things were you hearing that were appealing to you? Because do you remember Trump's first term where he got impeached twice? And you're saying, oh, it doesn't matter if you're a felon or whatever, blah blah blah. Let me ask you something on a personal level. If you were married and you had somebody cheat on you and you gave them a chance and then they came back to you and they cheated on you again, how would that make you feel? That's basically how we feel when we vote. When we vote for somebody, if they lie the first time or they lie the second time or whatever, we don't usually vote for them again. So I'm going to land my plane with those questions, and I am going to pass it right after that. Thank you guys for letting me speak.
Well, I am a Christian, so I am married and I have been for 23 years. And in my beliefs, the only way that me and my wife will separate would be death. I would never cheat on her, but obviously if, she cheated on me, which knock on wood, she never has, I would just keep taking her back because I don't believe in divorce. I think the only way that a marriage should separate is obviously if somebody passes on. So that's to answer that question.
Critter, would that be everything? Because Wait needs to go, and then we got to do final thoughts because Slay's ending in 4 minutes.
I'm gonna no. I have a feeling I'll be banging my head against the wall. So
Probably. Okay, go ahead, Wait.
Hey, thank you, host. So we were talking about the felon. The reason why you don't want to put a damn felon in office is because he's going to do insider trading, telling everybody when and what time to buy stocks. That's not a good thing. And then not only that, make a cryptocurrency that people invest their money into, and then it just takes a dump. And then he walks away like it's nothing. And then not only that, the pay to play, the pardons. We don't need, please, Boosie, whatever his name is, just came out and said, hey, dude, I paid for a pardon, and you didn't give me one. So is this what your morals are telling you to follow? This is where we're confused at. How can you say this is where your morals land? And I'm done.
Okay, so the insider trading, so you mean like when Nancy Pelosi's husband made millions of dollars from insider information? Okay, I agree with you there. And the pardons that Joe Biden gave, why did he pardon Dr. Fauci when Fauci wasn't even in trouble for anything? And let alone, why did he pardon his son, the crackhead, when he's not even in trouble? So do you want to keep going on the pardons, or do you want to just stop on that?
Yes.
Or what?
Can I respond to that, host?
Sure. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, hold on a second. Slay, we got 2 minutes. Do you want him to respond?
Yeah, let him respond, and then we'll do final thoughts.
All right, go ahead, Wait. This will be the
Okay, real quick. He pardoned his son because who's in charge of the DOJ? The same individual with that ran a podcast talking about how he was going to put his son in prison for something about an application. So please, not the same thing as paying for a pardon, sir.
Okay, but if Hunter had nothing to hide and was not a criminal, then why would he need a pardon? He should have had his own faith that I haven't done anything wrong. I don't need a pardon.
If you
I
are a
mean, he was a criminal. Wait,
90-something-year-old man and your only son is about to get drugged through the sand and your other son died in war, yes, I will protect that son with everything I had.
wait, what? He pardoned his son because he was convicted. He pled guilty to a crime. He was yeah. So like he pardoned it. He did commit a crime. As far as the Fauci thing goes, yes. Again, the administration, specifically Trump, said he was going to lock them up and go after them. So he did a presumptive pardon. It's unprecedented. I don't like it. But like the whataboutism is wild. Like you can hold both to be bad. I hold Nancy Pelosi and her husband's insider trading to be bad the same way I hold Trump's insider trading to be bad. You can have both these opinions. But it seems like you don't have that opinion because if it's your party, it's okay. But if it's my party, it's bad.
No, I'm just simply saying I don't like the Democratic Party and anything it stands for.
Okay, well, no, we don't like the Republican Party and what it stands for because they're traitors. But anyway, it's time for final thoughts.
Okay.
Go ahead, Slay.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and bring it to an end here, and I only had one thing left to say about that whole thing that y'all were just talking about, and as far as like with the pardoning of Hunter, it's nothing different than what Donald Trump did. Donald Trump pardoned his children before he left office the first time around. And good God, I hate to see the pardons that's going to be issued on this second time fucking around because his entire cabinet's fixing to go to prison if he doesn't pardon them all. And I'm trying to figure out how he's going to get his pardon because he really needs one. So I have a feeling that we're going to see Trump, if he survives this, step down at the very fucking end so that way J.D. Vance can give him his pardon because he's going to have it. So, all right, with that, I thank everybody who came tonight, and I'm going to let you guys say one last thing you need to say, and then we'll shut it down for the night.
All right. Rapid, you want to go first?
Now, let me get that last.
Okay. Mysterion?
Sure. I'll say if for any Christians out there, if Jesus was alive today, he would be a Democrat, not a Republican. If you read the Bible, you would agree.
Okay. Critter?
All I have to say is you don't believe anything that the Democrats stand for. So yeah, how very Christian of you not to feed the hungry or not to care about people that are on poverty level and everything else. How very Christian of you, sir.
Kids?
I just don't think that this nation needs to have the universal health care because I shouldn't have to pay for bums health care that don't want to work. So my tax dollars should not go toward that.
McGriddle?
Ouch. Shit.
Do you want to wait? Okay, hold on. I'll give yourself a second. I'll let you go second to last. Wait.
I think that you just want to make sure we're not talking about the Easting Files.
Yep. So my turn. I just want to say, as somebody that studied the Bible for 30 years, if you vote for Donald Trump, you're no Christian. Go ahead, McGriddle.
Okay. First off, I'm not disabled, and I benefit from those social programs. That's number one. Number two, I'm gonna say this to my final thought. Fuck Trump, fuck ICE, and everybody that support him. Fuck you.
It's your boy, it's Rafi. How y'all chilling? How y'all chilling? Okay. Final thoughts of the day. A couple of things. First of all, law should be equitable in regards to the pursuit of happiness and your right. Healthcare should be free. Everyone has their own takes on things, however, in regards to equitable law and the Constitution. Everyone should have healthcare. Healthcare should be a right. And if we're gonna just have some fun off of that, if we're gonna say like, oh, we have our feelings by the Constitution and things like that, and people are absolute and yada yada, that's dope. I don't believe in the Second Amendment. Whoop de doo. You know what I'm saying? Stir some feathers, have some fun for a while. Lastly, please, everybody, this is why I wanted to go last. Please, everybody, stay hydrated. It's getting hot out there. People are dropping. People are being hurt by this heat. Please stay hydrated. Get into a cool place. And if you need anything, please reach out to your friends, reach out to your family, and maybe least of all, reach out to me if need be. We are not messing around with this heat. Everyone stay healthy. Everyone stay happy. Everyone stay medicated. Cheers to y'all. Have a good night.
Alrighty. With that,
Jesus
I'm going to
fed
end
the.
this
I'm sorry.
one. Go ahead. Go ahead. I forgot you didn't get yours, sir.
Well, I did a little bit, but I just wanted to say I wrote a couple things in the comments. Jesus fed the hungry. Jesus took care of the weak. Jesus welcomed the immigrant. Jesus was an immigrant. Jesus helped the outcast. Jesus said to take care of the children. And for you to call them bums, I think is extremely unchristian. Go ahead, Slay.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I think I'm going to start an after dark for a few minutes. So if mods would like to come over for a few minutes, I would appreciate that.
I want After Dark.
Slay, is it
All right.
okay if I join you over there too?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Love you guys.
All right. Love you guys.
And kids, I do get it. I'm better than you.